Hello friends, thank you for joining us. My name is Joel and this is the O2 Drop. You're listening to your favorite made-for-adults Pokemon VGC podcast coming from Perth, the home of Chris.
Yes, I'm here, and I wish Reg F would F off.
Interesting take.
Thank you.
We're also joined by Kieran.
What's up?
Same shit, different day.
So real.
You got to hype him up a bit, like, Oceania's like potential best player here on the scene.
What do you mean
Chill out,
potential?
Well, I mean, you have just won Auckland, so there's a bit of, contentious.
Yeah, it was the hardest event ever. So
Yeah, it was like, a 16-man event. It's huge.
The hardest event, and now he's off the leaderboard, which is so good for people chasing the top 20, given that we couldn't secure a leaderboard drop in Brisbane.
True.
But we'll get into that more. We are today joined by the 2026 Toronto Regional Champion of VGC, Cary D'Ortona.
Why did you put an accent on it again?
Oh my
Because
gosh,
I
he
always,
did it again.
I always put accents on
for
fucking
context,
everything.
Joel practiced that with Cary, like going word for word for like 5 minutes.
D'Ortona.
There you go.
D'Ortona. Oh my god.
I hang out with too many Australian Italians and they accent everything.
Yeah, you're making it.
That's hilarious. So fun fact, I'm going to tell you this. So my uncle, right, he got so annoyed by the apostrophe because the apostrophe fucks up like a ton of government documents and stuff. It just makes it like annoying because it makes you have to like retype and do all this stuff. So he's just like, I'm getting rid of it. I'm getting rid of the apostrophe. I'm just taking it. Now it's D'Ortona. And that's what he did. So
That's
now
kinda
he's
cold.
still part of the family and everything. He just removed the apostrophe.
I actually rate that. That's kind of cool.
It was just funny.
real good.
It's like your aura.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've
Honestly, he is like the most tech savvy like uncle like ever. He's like an old man. He's like an old man, but he has like a whole PC setup and everything, and he talks about YouTube like all the time. It's so funny.
God, I wish I had an uncle like that.
Yeah, I wish any of us were good at tech.
I just have heinously racist uncles, so that's goated by comparison.
Oh. My uncle's chill. He's not racist.
Let's go.
Let's go. Big ups. So, Cary, we would love to know, mate, your introduction to Pokemon as a franchise for the first time. How did that happen?
Like the franchise itself?
Yeah.
Like not the competitive aspect. Okay, so it was kind of interesting because I grew up in a household that was not a big fan of Pokemon, funnily enough. My dad was very against it at first because he thought it was like a waste of money and stuff. But I was able to get into it starting with, I believe it was X and Y. And I really enjoyed and I got Pokemon Y because I thought Baltal looked way cooler than Xerneas or whatever, lame deer. But so that's kind of, and then I started playing that. I had a lot of fun. And then I think where it really got to me was Alpha Sapphire and Omega Ruby. That was like the big ones. And I just could not put the game down at all. I got it for Christmas. It was just so much fun. I loved Groudon. I loved everything. And like, that's when it like really hooked me. And I knew I wanted to I was like invested in the series. But as like it went on, my dad was like very iffy on it, but eventually he like chilled out as we got like older and stuff. Cause I think he realized that it was like a chill game. Like it's not really that big of a deal, but he was like really against it at first. Like a lot of parents were. So
Like, what was like Satanism, like Satan worship rumors about Pokemon?
Nah, not like Satan worship. I guess he just didn't understand it. Like I talked to like my dad when it comes to like RPGs and stuff. He's like I don't get how you have fun with that. It's so boring.
So what does he think about you being a regional champion now?
Oh, he loves it. He almost cried. Like he was so happy. Like it's chill now. Like he came around on it. I assume it was just like not understanding certain things, which is fine. Like I know I feel bad saying this because I know my dad's probably gonna watch this back and then he's gonna be like, "What are you talking about? Why are you talking about me like this?" And it's like genuinely that's how it happened. Like he didn't like Pokemon at first and wasn't a huge fan of it and was against it, but. I think I know a couple people whose parents were also kind of against it at first. So it's like, I don't know. It's I don't want to like linger on it too much, but yeah, that's kind of like the gist of how I got into it at first.
No, I feel that because my dad still hates the fact that I enjoy Pokemon.
Why?
He's like, why are you wasting time with that? I was like, man, we get to go all over the world with it, meet people from all over the world, hang out with friends all the time with it. Like it's so good. He's just an angry old man.
It is.
My family had more issues. Like I had all the I was like OG Pokemon Red and Blue upwards, but like I wasn't allowed to play video games on a school night. I was like so many hours a week, like screen time video games. My mum just hated the idea of just me playing video games all the time. So I was severely limited. So I only really played like most video games I could play like one game at a time because I didn't have enough time to play. Yeah. So Pokemon obviously took precedence.
Your 1970s beach model mother hated the idea of you watching TV.
Okay, for those listening, if you want to see what my 1970s beach model mother looks like, you could subscribe, and the photos are on the Discord. But yeah, Cary, like you did
crazy.
Actually, you'll be able to see them as he's got guests on Discord. He should be able to see them. But yeah, like Oris was Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire was a great time to start playing Pokemon.
Yeah, that was my first game as well.
They were very good games.
Yeah, they were very
probably downhill since then.
Because the only versions of Ruby and Sapphire I played were like those fake advance cards that you like bought off eBay, and I didn't realize they were fake until I tried to transfer, and then they just like they crash out. So I'm like, oh no, I've invested like 60 hours in this game and it's just crashed.
Bro, so funny side tangent about that. So I love collecting like old games and stuff, but back when I was like first like getting into it because I wanted to get some of the old Pokemon games to play it, I was really antsy about getting like fake copies and stuff. So I was like, I would spend like an hour like looking over the cartridges that people would take pictures of and just like try to be like, okay, what does the actual cartridge look like? What are the telltale signs of a fake? And I would just like analyze it for like
you watch those like YouTube videos?
My dad,
like how to tell if it's fake?
Yeah. I pulled it out. I studied all the signs and then I would like compare it to the one in front of me. Like
that's so good.
It was like it was so funny when I did that.
Man, I love that. That's good. Okay, so you started in X and Y, got really into it in Alpha Sapphire, Omega Ruby.
You had it. It's fine. You had it.
Sapphire. How did that then transfer into your introduction to VGC as a competitive way of playing Pokemon?
So it's funny because it's kind of like a weird journey. So when I first started getting interested in VGC, it was near the end of the Sword and Shield era. And I think, so I was sitting there and I was like, well, this looks interesting somewhat because I used to have like, battles with my friends and stuff, right? Like I'm sure we all used to have battles with our friends like when we were kids and stuff. So I was like, okay, this looks interesting, but I don't want to play Sword and Shield because it's kind of like the end of it. And I don't really understand Dynamax and it looks annoying and complex. So I don't want to do this. This was, of course, when I was like 15. So I was like, I'll see what happens. So I was like, I'm going to wait for the next game to come out and then I'm going to look into it. So the next game comes out. I'm just kind of playing on the in-game ladder, just using a bunch of like random teams that I threw together. Like one silly one that I did was like Life Orb Supreme Overlord King Gambit because I didn't understand what Defiant was. And then it was funny though because I didn't run Iron Head. I ran 4 attacks, but I ran Poison Jab and Brick Break and then the 2 Dark attacks that you normally run.
Nice. Yeah, maybe you just wanted...
a Covert Cloak Guard. I was a Covert Cloak Guard before it was cool. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to say that.
You just wanted the poison coverage for Grass and Fairy and also like Brick Break for screens. You got to break those screens.
That part of it.
That was method. That was
exactly. But so there was that. And then I started getting more into like Wolf and like Aaron's videos and stuff like that. I found it really interesting, especially with the early Scarlet and Violet era ones. But then high school came around, and then like I got caught up in that. But then eventually, like I started taking interest in it again. I believe it was after the I forget when exactly, but I think it was around the time of Regulation E that I went to my first local. And that's mainly just because like I was always interested in it, playing it on the in-game ladder. And it's like, well, I just discovered that there's like these whole things called locals and stuff. So let me go out to these. So I kind of throw together a team of a bunch of random mons that I know are good, but I don't know if they're good together. So I put like Heatran, Cresselia, Rillaboom, Iron Hands, Urshifu, and then I put Blood Moon Ursaluna, but I make it like Calm Mind, no Protect. And if I remember, this is when MSSs were still around, and
Damn.
this was probably one of the. I think this is the biggest MSS Florida had. Like I don't think we've broken the record yet. It was like 68 people like at this local,
Damn.
which was
Huge.
crazy.
That's 6 rounds.
But
It's bigger than
So
Auckland.
yeah.
yeah, it is Auckland. But yeah, so I play it and I go, I think 3-3, but I place in like the top 16 at that local, or like the top 20. And my mom and dad took me. It was funny because they were just kind of waiting there in the corner the whole time, and they're like, "How long is this?" And I'm like, "I think it's gonna be like I'm like, I think it's gonna be like 6 hours." And they're like, "What?" And I'm like, "Yeah," but that's how it kind of started out early on because it was before I knew anybody. So I played it, like I said, I got like top 20, and that's when I was like, I think I can like do this, because like I started getting interested in it, and I was like, my only 3 losses were like stuff that I think I just could have played better into. Like I think I had the tools, but I didn't like play it correctly. And that's actually where I met my one of my very close friends, Chris, who really taught me about the game, because I think the first lesson that he taught me that was so important was don't click protect every other turn. Because after our set, he was like, what was it? I was like, I'm very surprised you attacked into this when I could just protect. And he was like, well, I noticed you were protecting every other turn with your Mon, so it became like pretty easy to like pin it down. I'm like, oh. And he's like, I've been to, and then we're talking. He's like, I went to a regional. I'm like, what's a regional? I can go to that? You went to a regional, Dad? That's cool. So that's kind of like when I started getting more into the scene and like figuring it out. And then Reg F rolled around, and that's when I was like, that's when I want to go to my first regional, like Reg F, because I want to like figure it out and stuff. So I started watching like the official streams more. I started talking to I started getting like a group of friends. Like this is when I started meeting Patrick and stuff. Actually, I met Patrick at my second local I went to, and it was really funny because I was running the James Evans Gouging Fire team because I thought it looked really cool and it had King Gambit, and I wanted to run King Gambit. So
No
I was
poison
like,
jab this time.
let me run that. No poison jab. It was Swords Dance. It was Swords Dance Black Glasses, the cool set. So we're running it, and it's funny because we play the Gouging Fire Mirror, and Patrick like smokes my ass. But it was like relatively close. So after that we start talking, and we're just having fun, enjoying each other's company and stuff. And then at that local was actually where I got my first top cut at a local, my second local. So I was very proud about that. And then I play Patrick on the rematch and cut, and then he smokes my ass again because he is like coaching plus Scarf, Urshifu, and AV Terra Fairy Gambit, and I'm like, that's just broken for the mirror. So but yeah, so that's when I was like, I really want to do this. But yeah, so there was like that phase of it. But like, and then I went to like my first regional after that. I went with the James Evans team again, and I get smoked. This was a wake up call. Like it's like you have to work at the game to be good at the game. Like you can't just like expect to be good and show up. So like I show up to the first regional. Round 1 is like the Gouging Fire Mirror. I win game 1. Game 2, I lose to double crit Terra Normal +1 E speed from Dragonite into my full HP Gouging Fire and Rillaboom to lose game 2. And then game 3, I'm like, okay, he has to change it up because he only won off the crit, so he has to change up his strategy. I'm leading Fluttermane, Ogerpon, Wellspring. He leads the same thing again. I lose. I'm like, great. So then round 2 at my first ever regional, I pair into Tim Edwards, fresh off his EUIC second place, and I'm like, damn. Okay. So we play it out. He cooks me with Stomping Tantrum Ogerpon because it just like I wasn't expecting how much damage it was going to do to my Gouging Fire. By the way, it's like a clean 2-shot. So there's that. And then round 3 was like an auto loss versus like Orthworm. It was like Orthworm with setup Dragonite with Clear Amulet with Chempow and Earthquake. And like I didn't know what to do. I'm sitting here like, this is odd. And so I knew my tournament run was over when I clicked Miracle Seed Woodhammer into Water Ogerpon, and then it lived comfortably. I'm like, what am I playing against? And so I went 1-4 at my first regional. So that was like a kick in the balls.
Dude, you rose so quick. I did not realize like you started playing like that so recently. Like seriously, like that's actually insane. I didn't realize Worlds last year was your first Worlds. Like that's crazy.
Yes, that was my first Worlds.
I just assumed you've been playing for a while.
No. I've been only playing for like about 2 years.
Wow.
And in that 2 years,
that's impressive, man.
In the circuit.
In that 2 years, he's gone
Thank you, I appreciate it.
He's gone from like being intimidated by the person he sits across from to now being the intimidator. Yeah. Like someone sits across from him and is like, oh my God, I got to play against Cary, Toronto Regional Champion. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's just fun. It's really interesting because I don't know, because like after that, I just like really just tried to start grinding. So I was like really sitting down, just trying to like analyze like myself and like the game and what I wanted to do, basically. And I ended up getting my first day 2 and top 32 at my second regional, which was Indianapolis.
I was going to ask what number regional was Indianapolis, because that's the first one that pops up for you on Liquipedia. And yeah, top 32 at Indy in 2024, which would have been 800-ish
Reg
people.
G.
Yeah, Reg G.
Reg G.
Yeah, it would have been big. It was that the first Reg G major? Maybe.
Yes, it was.
Is it the one that Rajan won?
Yeah, so I went.
Yes.
Yeah, the one with the Miraidon and stuff. So I did it with Cali Shadow Balance. I stole Joe's team at the time. It was like the Sash Shadow Rider with like the Calm Mind Bolt.
Oh yeah, that team was good. That team was good. I used that team for a bit.
It was good. The only change I made to it was I hated lefties. I've always hated lefties. Calm Mind Bolt. I've always been like a booster fanatic. So I was like, I'm just gonna take lefties and put booster because it just lets Bolt be able to just do damage off rip, and it felt like amazing. So I was able to make my first day 2 off of that, and then I was able to get top 32 at but it was funny because like I was like so excited when I did it, and like so I'm in high school in my Spanish class, and I'm like looking at Lab Mouse, and I'm like, just out of curiosity, let me look at the teams, and then I'm like, oh, what was like the highest placing Shadow Rider team? And then I filter it out, and then I see me at the top. I'm like, wait, I was the guy who got the highest placement with Shadow Rider. Let's go.
That tournament was crazy. They all like
it was.
Yeah,
it was
everyone was like, oh, it's washed. Shadow Rider's gone. Like, yeah, they found out.
It was close. Low key, I was like 1 or 2 wins away. So I think it was just mainly to play error, and it was like just trying to like figure myself out and stuff. But it was funny because I think this was an interesting lesson for me because my next event was EUIC. Like I know that's like a big, I mean not EUIC, NAIC, which was like a huge like time jump. But I think this is when I started letting the pressure get to me, and I started stressing and freaking out because no one had expectations of me. Like not in a bad way, to clarify, but it's like no one knew who I was, but I had like really high expectations for myself after day 2. And I was like, oh, that means like you have to day 2 NAIC. And I just started like stress panicking because I'm like, I couldn't figure out a team I like. This was around like when Calm Mind Shadow Rider started popping up. And I wanted to run Shadow Rider because I got day 2 as Shadow Rider. But I hated Calm Mind Shadow Rider because it just felt like ass every time I played it because I'm like, this does no damage with Draining Kiss and it lives nothing because I'm so used to Sash. And then eventually, like, and I'm panicking. I was like 1400s on Showdown, and then I went down to like the 1000s. Like I was tilting, man. Like I could not.
It's a regular day for
figure out
me.
what I wanted to run.
You're not in 1400s.
That was like, I was like,
Sorry, high 1200s down to thousands. Sorry, yeah.
But it was like, I don't. It was just very like stressful for me because like I cared about the game so much. I'm like, I have to day 2. I have to day 2, and I went 4-3 drop, and I'm just like, yeah, something went wrong here. And then so then I saw Patrick win, so that was very inspiring, and that kind of told me what I needed to do. Like I was like, I need to like change my approach. I can't do like this like stick with the same team kind of thing and just run it into the ground and not like adapt. Like there's something that has to change. So next season, I was like, I have to change my approach. So that's when I hit like the grind and started like observing. I watched Worlds with my friends. I tried to talk more. I tried to focus more on like how was I approaching the game. And then Louisville rolled around, and that's when I got my first top 8.
You got top 4 at Louisville, didn't you?
Top 8.
No. I got top 8. I lost to Joe Ugarte because I forgot he had assault vest game 1.
Was that Reg H?
I let him low kick my key gambit. Yeah, it was Reg H.
Yeah, I think I remember watching that regional.
Yeah,
you're using Gambit, Dragapult, special Dragapult.
Yeah. That was my first. That was my first stream appearance.
Yeah, I remember watching that. Yeah, that was a cool team.
It was a cool team. But that was like my first like experience of like cut and stuff. But I won't ramble on too much longer about this. But yeah, so like that's when I was like, I know what I need to do in order to day 2 and cut. It was funny though, because that tournament was wild because that's when like a big hurricane was about to hit Florida and stuff. So we had to go on like this road trip because we didn't want the flight to get canceled. So me, my mom, my brother and sister, and Chris, we all get in the car and we're driving up. Car breaks down, by the way, as we're driving up to Louisville. So we had to get a rental. So we get in the rental, and that was like a whole journey because then we have Chris driving my mom's car to the auto shop as she's getting the rental and stuff. And so like I'm with him to make sure that he's good. My mom's getting the rental. And then we're like driving around trying to like coordinate all this stuff. But then eventually we do get to Louisville and dodge the hurricane. But that was a whole funny experience.
God damn.
Like a little 3-day adventure.
Yeah, we can't relate. In Australia, we get like no natural disaster. In Perth, at least, we get like no natural disasters.
We're way too low for it.
And we also don't get enough events to like have to go on road trips and travel.
Yeah, that's true.
We get like 2 regionals and, we have to fly there. There's no exciting road trips.
People over east can do the road trips.
Yeah, well, we're on the west.
We are on the west. How
like correct me if I'm wrong, if like most of Australia's cities are like on like the coast, correct?
Yeah, I think like 97% of Australians live within 50 kilometers, so roughly 30 miles of the coast. Like it might even be 99%. Crazy. It's really high percentage.
But we're on like there's one side, like the east, where like all the big cities are, and then we're just like the one big city not on the east. We're on the west coast.
Yeah.
Yes, former regional city Perth.
But we got to pay so much to go to tournaments. It's crazy.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of the equivalent. I think like we're like the town that's like on the left of the Rockies effectively. And then like a huge spans of nothing, and then it's all the East Coast stuff is probably like the equivalent.
But we're not a town though. It's like it's a city. It's a big city.
We're a really big
2
town.
million people.
No, it is definitely a city now. But like, yeah, I think that the expanse between us is like the population density in like central rural America.
Probably.
But between like us and the East Coast is like the best equivalency.
That makes sense because like the outback and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Before we keep going through your competitive history, we've got to get through this quick puff piece question. What is your favorite Pokemon overall, and also your favorite competitive Pokemon?
I'm guessing King Gambit.
So
because that's come up twice so far.
So I think my favorite Pokemon is King Gambit. Yeah, he got it right. Yeah, I just love that guy. I love his design. I love like just how intimidating he is. And then like all the animations are like the most satisfying thing ever.
I love the way he feels like he's kind of zooming around on like a moped or something.
Yeah.
Like especially when it's in follow mode and like he's
I have one critique of King Gambit. I don't like the shiny version, how like everything changes color apart from the moustache, I think it is, stays the same red and everything else goes blue.
I love it. It keeps the red it keeps like the red accent on the stash, and then everything else turns blue, and then it gets the golden blade.
Yeah.
More like golden. It's like a brighter yellow, if I remember correctly.
Triggers me slightly, but maybe I'm just a bit OCD.
Maybe.
And your favorite competitive Pokemon?
That one's easy. That one's my goat, Rillaboom. I got last season I got over 1,000 points with him. So
damn,
that's like the guy.
We have bonus content episodes for our subscribers, and recently we were talking about Rillaboom being Gooner bait. Did you have any thoughts on that?
What did I come back
idea?
to?
Gooner bait.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a reason why we call them the Gooner Bros when it comes to the balance guys.
That's true.
They're all really, because I mean, they're all really ripped animals. No,
yeah, they're just like, men,
just hanging out,
doing men things.
Low key. Yeah, bro. Like they got hammering stuff. They're knocking off stuff. They're punching things. Like, I don't know. That's like pretty manly.
I think it comes from that little cartoon skit of Sun. We need to talk about the Pokemon you keep.
Yeah.
This is like Rillaboom, Insane, Thunderous,
and Machoke.
The one with the Thunderous? Yeah.
This one's just a man.
Got a tail. That one was I remember that. Funny thing about Rillaboom though, being my favorite competitive Pokemon, Toronto was like the most recent one, was actually my first day 2 without Rillaboom.
Damn.
So what about in the Cali Ice days? We're using when you're using that Reg G team with Patrick, did that have Rillaboom on it, or did you not just not go to majors then?
Okay.
The one with like Bolt, Pelipper, Incin, the poison.
I went 5-3 because I lost the Winnanen because I got crit Volt switched.
Damn.
Yeah, and then the other instance where I was also at a Winnanen with the team without Rillaboom was Patrick's other team for NAIC, and I lost to a crit Astro Barrage.
Damn.
So
yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah,
this is the game we play.
It is.
Yeah.
But like overall,
I also could have avoided losses. I could have avoided losses in my other round if I just played better and was more comfortable with the team. So it's like, my bad. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, so since I just can't believe you've only been playing for 2 years and you've just got so much, like so many results, like at least top 32, if not higher, including like EUIC. You've got like top 4s as well, top 16s. Like it's just like you were due for a win. Like it was the writing was on the wall, and to win one like 2 years after starting playing VGC is crazy in my opinion. I've been playing since like 2009. So,
that's crazy. 2009?
Something like that. Something crazy like that.
Is that when you were born, Cary?
I was born in 2007.
Okay.
Housing crisis.
You're not younger than Chris's VGC career.
Wow. Well,
nearly.
We have to ask him, and so we have subscribers who submit questions for our guests, and we've got one fan, Jamie, who every time we get a guest on, he makes us ask the same question: what is your favorite song on the My Chemical Romance album, The Black Parade? Are you even old enough to have listened to it?
I don't know. I've never watched My Chemical Romance. I'm very new to anime overall. I've watched a lot of anime recently, but it's like I'm still like relatively new to it. So
it's a band. It's a band.
Okay, so there's no.
Don't worry. I don't listen to this shit either. Like, don't worry.
It's just some try hard emo crap.
It's like boomer stuff.
No, it sounds like it
sounds like. Wait, there's a name. I know where you like got that connection from. What's the anime? Like,
I don't know. I don't watch anime. I have a job, Kieran.
I don't watch anime.
There is some anime that is like very similar sounding. Yeah.
No, we're talking about the musician. When I was a young boy, my father took me into the city.
I've never heard that song in my life.
I'm also bad with music. I'm not gonna lie. Like I'm just like, I know that song, but I don't know who made it or I know like I'm really bad when it comes to like naming music. I'm just like, it's that song or that one song. Yeah. Like unless it's something I like really, really like. it was something I really liked, then I'm like, oh, that's Mr. Blue Sky by Electric Light Orchestra.
Fair enough. I respect it.
Yeah, so that's one of my favorites, like, of all time. Like it's so good.
It's a good song.
So we've got 3 events to talk about for this weekend, but we should talk about Toronto.
I just very quickly want to find out from Cary the catalyst for going to EUIC basically within a year of starting. Like, obviously you had some very good results prior to going to EUIC, but you went first one in February of 2025. Very soon after starting, what was the catalyst for deciding to hop on a plane and go across the Atlantic and do an international out of your home country?
So I was like, it seemed interesting. I wanted to do an IC that wasn't NAIC. I also felt really good about my team after San Antonio because I was like, I think this can do well. So I was like, I want to do EUIC. So I was talking to my parents about it, and my parents were like, we can make it like a fun family type deal out of it. Like with like your brother and sister can come and like we can like explore and stuff while you play the tournament. So the main like catalyst was just like an interest in going and like thinking that I can do well at the tournament with the team that I had. And
you were correct. Top 32 finish in EUIC. I'm pretty sure that was over 1,000 people.
Oh yeah.
1,255 people at EUIC in 2025. Huge tournament. Come away with.
You were
top
there for
32ers.
Wolfie's speech.
It wasn't enough.
Bro. That
Wolf
was
mentioned.
Cinema. That was cinema.
What's the timestamp?
I can't. It's like I don't know. Like being there in the crowd, like seeing that, like was like so cool.
Did that
like,
inspire you, Cary?
It was kind of inspiring, low key. I was like, damn. like being there for the it wasn't enough. It was like, oh my gosh, bro. Aura. Like because he can say that. He can say that.
He can.
Yeah, he's probably the only person who can say that.
Like he's like, oh my gosh.
It was very funny watching it on stream. It was like both super cringe and super aura farmy at the same time. And you were just like, Wolf is the only person in our game that can pull that off. It was very funny.
Yeah.
With Parish Trap too, man.
Yeah.
Like I was like, damn, like oh my gosh. And it's so funny because like he develops this core and he's like, I can just really put Galthatail and Screamtail on here and it fixes it. Let's do it.
Now he's gonna have Mega Gengars to play with too soon.
Maybe. We don't know what's gonna happen, but most likely.
Yeah.
Probably.
So can we talk about your Toronto run? Because you had a very, very good run. I just remember, like, obviously Paul Chu is like an insanely good player with like a very, very legendary Pokemon career. I just remember just watching in the final in Toronto and you just dominated.
Every stream match was like not very close.
No, actually, no. Yeah, all the Cary stream matches I watched, you were just in such. I don't know. You must have, I don't know if you channeled your inner wolf after EUIC. You thought, nah, I said no one's going to be enough, and you just destroyed everyone. It was very impressive. How did you when you're playing an event like this and you're just doing so well in big stream matches and you're into top cut whatever? Do you get this mentality where you're like, yeah, I'm going to win this. This is my tournament to win, or are you just still like terrified the whole time that you're going to make a mistake and bomb out?
I think the way that you know when you're ready for like a tournament, like win, I think is like, I was very calm. Like I think it was after Kylan. So like after I played Kylan on stream, by the way, you can't really see it on stream. I could not move my hand afterwards. Like I'm not even joking. I could not move it. Like the nerves were that bad. I could not move my hand. Like I was talking about it with Rosemary, like in the lounge before we started. She's like, do you need to see somebody? I'm like, no, I think I'm fine. It's just the nerves. I need to like breathe for a second. But I'm like, see, like, look. And then, so there was that. But I think after that, the key was like, just like being calm, like setting expectations and not trying to like, get too like excited or antsy. Like it's like keeping your cool. So that way you don't, like get like blow up or excited or anything like that. Like, cause I think that's where a lot of people mess up. Like you have to be like calm. So you're like focused and then like in the moment, then you could play well.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a goated run that you took.
15-1.
Yeah. 15-1. what is that? 11-1 through the Swiss rounds. Only loss being in the final round of Swiss. Was that I'm going to go have some early lunch?
No. So that was Aaron Brock. So for context, me and Brock have played now a total of 4 times in like back-to-back tournaments, which is like hilarious. Because I played him in Portland and Worlds and won. He played me in Vegas and Vegas and Toronto and beat me. So now we got to finish the BO5. So, but it was interesting though, because game 1, I just brought the wrong Pokemon. It was like I didn't have the tools to position because I thought he was going to approach the matchup with Cress Ursa. So I went like my anti-Cress Ursa mode, and then he went like balanced offense with like Instant Gus, Specs, Flutter, and Urshifu. And I lead like Goldango, Roaring Moon, and I'm like, and he leads Instant Urshifu with Terra Steel. And I'm like, damn. Well, I'm stuck. So that was like game 1. And then game 2, I win if he doesn't crit Sludge Bomb me, but I could have avoided the crit Sludge Bomb if I trusted myself on 2 other turns, which was to just click Sludge Bomb into the Flutter main and to click Fake Out into the Mungus and Sludge Bomb the Terra Grass and Cineroar on the switch in, because then I would be able to reposition Gus in order to win with like Regenerator healing. But I was in like a position where I had like a Mungus at 30%, so it should be able to live another Sludge Bomb, and his Mungus was like at 10%. And so only way, I saw the Sludge Bomb damage on the turn previous, so he shouldn't be able to kill a Sludge Bomb, but his Gus is faster than mine, so it comes down to a crit. He goes for Sludge Bomb, it crits, and so my Mungus dies, so I'm not able to take it to a game 3, but I could have avoided the crit earlier in the game if I just played like 2 turns better.
I think it was okay to take a loss there. Like you're 11-0 in the tournament. Like, is that right? Yeah, 11-0.
Fine. It made up for the luck. Like it balanced out the luck because last round I got like a crit make it rain to like seal the game. So it was like it was versus Nora. I think without the crit make, because we were discussing the match afterwards. And we were discussing if like how much the crit mattered and how much it would have determined the game. And I think it would have made it like pretty awkward to where it's like a little bit of a 50-50. Also, it comes down to if Heat Wave connects. So that's like another like little thing. But I don't know. It just kind of balanced out the luck for the tournament. So I'm like, it's fine if I lose the last one. It's like whatever, no big deal.
All that matters is you get the medal, the gold medal.
Well, I thought that your luck was pretty terrible in the final against Paul. Like you got he'd done the Flutter Main Thunder Wave against both your Mons, and then you got both Mons. Mungus is one of them. I can't remember if it was Urshifu or what was the other slot, but you got like double para one turn. I was like, oh god, imagine like he's gonna like lose in the final to like double para, but you still won the game.
I would argue game 1 I had pretty good para luck.
Yeah,
like
I think
like I got the double para on the turn it didn't matter.
Yeah,
like I was like, okay, that's very fortunate. Like, because if my Urshifu gets paired on that turn when I went for like close combat into the Flutter main, or my Amoonguss did, like I feel like it would. I figured when I got Raging Bolt by itself, I was pretty sure I won, because I'm like, okay, the only way he wins is if he gets like 5 paras on both my Mons and then crit Dragon Pulse's Landorus, which is like a very, very specific sequence of events that I do not think is going to happen.
Did he just forfeit after that?
That was the name.
Did he play that out?
He forfeited. He played it out.
Okay. Fair enough. You gotta play the outs.
I think if there's still a chance to win.
He played it until my Gus put him. Yeah. He played it out until he knew there was no chance to win, which is when his Bolt had 0 turns of sleep and my Landorus came in.
Oh, yeah.
Because they knew it's just Earth Power to Earth Power and the game ends. So it's like, that was like the big thing.
Yeah, it was clean. You're clearly very experienced in that matchup before. I mean, that was like a matchup to prep into.
I mean, it helped playing Bolt Balance for like the first half of Reg F's return and then dropping it because I'm like, I do not want to play into Flutter Arcanine, please.
True.
Was there like a big after party? Like, what do you do after you win a regionals? Do you just go back to your hotel and twiddle your thumbs, or are you off to the pub? Like,
he's not 21.
Oh, really? I don't. Wait, what's?
Why are you crashing?
What's the drinking rules in Toronto?
Oh,
in Toronto, 19. I was 18.
Wait, 19? That's so random.
Yeah, it's 19.
Yeah, that feels really specific.
So
they're targeting you, Cary.
It is very specific, but it's fun. I mean, I have no interest in drinking. Like, that's just always been like a thing with me. Like, I don't know. I just don't really see the appeal of alcohol, to be
Very
honest.
fair.
So I was like, it's fine, but it was funny because so after I do like the winners interview and everything, then like all my friends are like waiting for me, like they're the last people there. So then we're going, and then they're like, what do you want to do? I'm like, I don't know, you guys want to get like pizza or something? And they're like, sure. So then we go back to the hotel room. Everyone's like tired as shit, and then it's do we really want to go out? And everyone's like, nah. They're like, let's just order in. So then we just order pizza in and then watch some of the rounds that we missed from earlier in the day. So that was like the gist of it.
I'm usually pretty exhausted after regional. Imagine playing like
well, you've never had to.
Yeah, no, I know. I've never had to play Championship Sunday or whatever. Like, but like, I can imagine you just be like, yeah, I'm so mentally fatigued. Like, I wouldn't. Yeah, I totally understand ordering pizza in. That makes sense.
It was just tiring, bro. Like, I was like, damn. Like, and then they kept asking me. They were like, "How's it feel?" I'm like, I don't know, man. Like, I'm just like happy. Like, I don't know how else to describe it. Like, it's not like it's just like when I saw that I was playing Bolt Balance in the finals, I was like, I think I'm winning the regional.
No stress about T-Wave, no like anxieties in team preview about like what can happen.
Not really. Mainly just because I felt like the matchup was like very positive for me as long as I got number one the lead right, which it was a call on whether he was going to lead Hearthflame or not. And when I led Urshifu Amoonguss game 1 and he led Hearthflame Flutter, I'm like, all right, let's do this. And like the game plans just like
Fire Ursh just
worked out themselves. Fire Ursh just beats Hearthflame
so clean,
and Fluttermane. So
it's so clean.
It was I think some people were confused by I think some of my plays in game 2 where I was just kind of aggressively sporing into the Rillaboom. And that's because when I was looking at like the board states and stuff like that, I'm like, I don't think Paul is ever going to swap in Hearthflame on Rillaboom because he can't afford to on a Sludge Bomb. Because one Sludge Bomb and Hearthflame's kind of done. Like it's over. So I'm like, the only thing he could do to counter like any of my plays right now is swap Incineroar, or he has to stay in with Rillaboom and just accept the fact that he's not doing any damage and he's getting like intimidated and his attack reduced. So like that's the main reason why I kept aggressively sporing and then like just kind of doing the obvious play. Like there was one turn where you could argue like, oh, why didn't you just protect land or some obvious protect on Bolt? And it's like, well, I could Terra Steel and bait the Thunderclap the next third and then just put him to sleep. So that was like the main idea.
No, I think it was very well played, like very clean. I think all your plays made sense.
Cary,
I will say it was funny because turn 1, game 2, I was so close to double sludge bombing the Rillaboom, like in my head. I mean, not the Rillaboom, the Incineroar in my head, because I'm like, I know he's just going to protect Raging Molt and swap Rilla.
As an
yeah, sorry, you were saying.
No, so I'm going to try and learn from the best here. So as an aspiring regional champion myself, I do try and like steal tidbits from big name guests just to try and get better as a player. So first of all, I want to know, what did you have for breakfast at Toronto Regionals? What did you eat before the tournament?
Oh, that's easy. I didn't eat anything. I don't eat before tournaments.
That's like 4 guests in a row now that have said nothing.
Like second or third regional champion as well to say.
Yeah, you guys are crazy though. Like I eat. I think everyone should eat. I don't know.
Brain power.
I think people are crazy.
Do you have like energy drinks or something between rounds, or some sort of fluid?
I just drink water. I just drink water. So the main thing is what's it? So it's back to like the nerves thing. So I get really, really bad anxiety, and so it's like when I wake up, I just feel insanely nauseous, and I start dry heaving. If you know what that is, like it's like where. It's like where your body tries to throw up, but you can't throw up. So like clockwork before every tournament is like that. And it's like, I just can't eat anything. Toronto was funny because it was actually the first time I didn't like dry heave before a tournament. And that's because like right as I was about to do it, my dad was like, you better not be dry heaving in there. And then like, I just like mid stop and I'm like, oh,
lock in.
All right.
Lock in.
And Like, I don't know. It's just weird. I don't know if that's like too personal or something, but like genuinely, like that's how how stressed I got before tournaments. So, like that's the main reason why I wanted to bring it up. It's
Are you hungry
really
when? Are you hungry or just not hungry at all? Like when you're like at the tournament?
Not hungry at all.
Okay,
I'm just
that's
focused
fine.
on the game.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, next question. Do you take notes during, like, when you're playing an opponent, like mid-game? Are you taking notes about anything on a piece of paper?
So it's funny. That's actually what I used to do when I first started. And then I found it really distracting. So then I stopped because I'm like, I think I do a better job at keeping in mind of all the stuff happening in the game by just like observing it and just making sure I'm double checking myself in comparison to writing down notes. Because I feel like it's very distracting to like take like 10 seconds to like write down notes or whatever. And then focus back on the game. Like I think it disconnects you rather than just being focused on the game, because by being focused, it prevents you from I feel like disconnecting, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like it's like you're like the only thing you're focusing on is the game, like not taking notes or anything. Like you it's like the game in front of you, the turns that are happening, the Pokemon that you have, like etc.
Yeah, like
being properly locked in.
I find that I've stopped taking notes now because I find that I'm writing shit down. I'll like go, fuck, what did he click? I didn't see what move the Pokemon used. And I'll actually like miss an animation and go, fuck, which one went first? Which one's faster? So yeah, I just don't take notes now.
Yeah.
So we've got Sydney Regionals in less than 2 weeks.
2 weekends, yeah.
I'm having a bit of a team crisis, or team crisis, as all the people in Perth call it. And I've lost quite a few. So I've been to all the locals lately. I've been also the GC and some online battles and showdown, and I've lost so many games. I know Kieran's going to groan and go, "Oh my god, you're an idiot!" But like, I've missed so many Bleak Wind Storms that have actually cost me. Like, it's come down to like Torn versus a Pokemon. They're on like no HP. All I need to do is hit a Bleak Wind and I win. It's missed, and it's happened so many times where I'm just like, nah. So I'm looking at your team, Cary.
Skill issue.
It's a skill issue, sure. I'm looking at your team, and you know, let's just pretend that I don't see this is the first two slots I see. You got an Urshifu, obviously it's a water type with Surging Strikes, and you've got Lando with Sandsear Storm. Now, logically, if you're like a team where you're right, I'm going to put Torn on this team. It's going to have the Tailwind support, but it's also going to have Rain Dance, which is also going to work with its Bleak Wind Storm. It's cohesion. You've gone with Roaring Moon. Now I've been using Roaring Moon in my team builder earlier today. And I want to know, and Kieran, you're also Roaring Moon Strongest Soldier from like, I don't know, 2 years ago, whenever that was. How do you, why I want to know, Cary, why Roaring Moon on this team? And can you explain to me why it works so well? Because I need to be sold on it.
Quicker of a question.
No, I'm giving context for the listeners.
Okay.
Gotcha. So Patrick's like the main builder behind the team, so I'm gonna say that first off, because I joined in later. Like I mostly helped with spreads and game plans, like in the last couple of versions of the team. But from my understanding and like talking with Patrick, so the idea behind Moon was that Moon, first off, is a somewhat bulky Tailwind user in comparison to Torn. I hate Torn. Me and Pat can agree on this. We both hate Torn. Like, I hate how frail it is. I hate it in Raging Bolt formats because it just dies. Like, it just feels so useless in comparison to, like, the other Tailwind users I've used, being, like, Iron Jugulus and stuff. So Moon, first off, like, just seems super appealing. But Moon is really interesting because Dark Dragon is actually, like, a really good typing, like, overall. Like, I know it's, like, bad into, like, some common stuff like Bug Fighting and Fairy. But it's like if you have like the tools and like the Terra to play around with it, or like just the things to like remove the stuff that Moon is afraid of or damage mitigate, like it's just really strong, especially with Breaking Swipe and Knockoff, because you get that fast knockoff to just get rid of items before like Landers attacks or Urshifu, like Rocky helmets and stuff, or Assault Vests. And then the real key was Breaking Swipe. That move was so good. What a dumb move on this Pokemon. Because not only is it stab spread, but it's like it just enables all of your other pieces to just be able to eat an attack and then just do infinite damage in return. And it just makes Moon like 10 times more annoying to get rid of. And it's also like not a bad spread stab move. Like you're hitting a good chunk in the format for neutral, and or super effective, like Raging Bolt. Like Raging Bolt does not take breaking swipe super well. Like it's doing like over 30%. Like that's pretty good for like a what base power stab move. Like 60 after all the multipliers and drops.
Yeah.
So I get that in theory though. Like when I was playing it today, I know I'm going to get red for filth here. I ended up putting a focus sash on it because I had boosted energy on an Iron Crown. All right. It's a long story. Just put like Iron Crown in your Goldengo slot. All right. Just for sake. And I had Indeedee on the team too. But it's like if they have Flutter Mane, if they've got Urshifu with close combat, either Urshifu, I guess, if they've got Raging Bolt with like Draco Meteor or something like that. I just found like you have to terror the Roaring Moon so often.
But sorry, can I interrupt?
Yeah, please do.
So one of the really smart things about Cary's team and its current place in the meta is he picked up Roaring Moon right when all the flutters are going slow and bulky. So because he has like booster speed and Roaring Moon is like very naturally fast and you're jolly, like you get to outspeed a lot of the flutter mains. Like what percentage of the booster flutters do you think that you outspeed, Cary?
Probably like 70%, because most of them are still like very slow. Like even after I won Toronto, like if you look at the results from like Birmingham and stuff, and even like Mérida, like from what I saw on stream, a lot of people are still on very slow flutter mains.
100%.
So it's like,
and that just like
them all.
Yeah, like you can just not even terror. Like obviously you can play around if they are faster, but like just like having Roaring Moon be faster than most of the booster flutters. Like that's why I think that it was such a good call, like over like Torn on that team, especially because like that's the weakness, right? Into booster flutter, you know, it gets naturally outsped by flutter. It gets one shot by flutter. It can icy wind the other slot and like icy wind you and then attack you with the other mon. But like, yeah, I think that's like because you're running focus. I went on that tangent because you're running focus sash. So you can't.
I made it bulky. I made it like so it could take like a Terra Water Surging Strikes with as well as sash, so it wouldn't get.
Well, people forget it actually has really good stats. Like it has good.
It's just the defense is a bit low, but it has good SPDF.
Yeah.
Okay, so the other question is like,
but that's what breaking.
And yours was super bulky, right? It was like max HP.
It was 100 HP.
We were max speed, 100 HP, 148 defense, 4 special defense.
That's right.
I think the key with Moon, because like this is what Pat set out to do when he was building the team. He wanted a team that was good into bolt balance, but also had a good matchup into Psy Spam, which Moon gives you. Like Torn does not give you a good matchup into Psy Spam. Moon does. Because like they can't touch it unless they have like Drago, and then like they have to like commit Tachyon Cutter, which you could play around with that and be like, all right, I'm calling you to go for Tachyon Cutter. I'm going to protect my Roaring Moon, and that's like a dead turn where they didn't do anything. So it's like it's just like a very strong piece. The other thing to answer your question about like what prevents them from just dropping Draco and stuff is like number one, protect, and then number two is like, okay, if they drop Draco, they're -2, and then I have my sweepers in the back with like Landorus, and like you can't do much. So that's like the main thing.
That's a good trade, yeah.
Like my other question for Roaring Moon is, what do you do if they lead Tornadus against you? Because obviously they got Pranks to Tailwind. Then whatever, you know, if they've got like Urshifu, Torn like lead, what do you do in that situation?
That one, so it kind of depends because it's like. First off, it depends on like the Urshifu set. It also depends on the Torn team because our hardest matchup, in my opinion, is double Genie, specifically double Incarnate. So like that's like the worst matchup, mainly just because they do so much damage. But that's actually the main reason why we added like Terraflying Incineroar. But like, I'll get back to the main question. It's like. You kind of just have to use your defensive pieces and like your tools, right? So it's like if they're leading Urshifu, I can lead my own Roaring Moon and Urshifu and click like Tailwind Surging Strikes into like Torn or something. Or if I'm calling them to go for like CC Tailwind or not to go, if they're going like CC Tailwind or something, I can like double the Torn. Sorry, no, that's not right. Nah. Okay, what I'm trying to say is that Moon gives you Tailwind pressure, so you force them to Tailwind. They have to commit resources into Moon to get rid of it. And Moon also just has like the benefit of like actually outspeeding a lot of things to Tailwind by being max speed. Because there's a lot of things that people like to use that are also slower than Moon, depending on spread. Like it's faster than Smeargle in Tailwind. It's faster than Regidrago in Tailwind if they're modest, not if they're timid. And then what else was there? A lot of the Goldangos and Tailwinds. Like it's just so it's like a lot of the time opposing Tailwind doesn't matter too much unless it's like Landorus, like I said before.
Okay, I'll keep playing with it, but I just wanted a bit of advice from the master of.
Yeah, Chris will send you $50 for the coaching. After the podcast.
Chris will not be sending you $50.
I mean, it's a hard mon to use.
Yeah,
like, I'm gonna be honest. Like it's like
any highlights from Toronto you want to quickly mention before we talk about the events this weekend?
We got 3 events.
Damn.
If I had to say any funny or interesting. Oh, I played my friend in like round like for Florida. So like it's funny because we were talking about it and we were like both like 5-0 and we're like talking about the matchup because it's his worst matchup because he was on the Park Flutter stuff. And so we were playing it and it's my good friend Caden Owens. And so we're game 1. I know what his counter lead is, so I try to counter his counter lead. And it's going like all right, but he calls me out on a couple turns because he knows my habits. And so we get to a board state where Gus is in range of like, it should be in range of a Draco Meteor, right? He clicks Draco Meteor, Gus lives on 1. I'm like, what? Citrus Berry procs. We get to the end game. He has Water Pond and Urshifu left. And I'm like, okay, I got a Rage Powder Breaking Swipe and hope -1 Cudgel doesn't kill my my Amoonguss from like 30, 40 HP, like somewhere around there. And so I go for the Breaking Swipe, Rage Powder. He cudgels the Gus, lives on 1. CC comes out into the it comes out to the Amoonguss. Next turn, I just click Tailwind, like Sludge Bomb, and like I win the game. It was so funny. And he was like, this stupid Amoonguss.
Amoonguss is the goat.
It's coming back. Like you got to have so many outs on it for it now. And like, if you're ignoring Amoonguss, I think you're throwing.
I said, did Amoonguss really go anywhere?
I agree.
It's kind of always around.
It phases in and out. It's like Dondozo. People forget about it for a few weeks, and then all of a sudden it pops back up at a regional.
People disrespect it, bro.
Yeah,
like people disrespect it. Like that's the reason why, like every once in a while, it just kind of like pops off. Like a good example being like Wolf's Orlando run. Like if you look a lot of the stuff, like I feel like people really disrespected like Sludge Bomb, Spore, Amoonguss, and stuff. Like it was just able to get away with a lot of things. Also, like stab poison on that mon is like so dumb because it just like walls out so much and then does like so much damage in return. You get the poison. It's like
so good.
What a stupid little guy.
He's just a stupid little guy.
That's probably like the main highlight.
Cool. I'm going to quickly smash through a couple of fan questions before we forget. So this is a very serious question, Cary. This is deadly serious. I want to take this question seriously. Pizza toppings. How do you feel about pineapple on pizza?
Yucky.
No. I thought from Florida, surely you'd say yes.
Cary's correct.
No, it's not. We've got a lot of Italian subscribers that'll be very happy that you said that. What about olives?
Olives? Nah, just eat the pizza, bro. Like, why do we need all this like?
What are you eating on the
junk
pizza,
on it, bro? No.
Tomato sauce. Why do we need all this
random? No. I said eat the pizza. Why do we need all this random junk on it? Like just eat the pizza, dog. Like it's like cheese pizza is where it's at, man. I'm a very plain Jane. Like it's like
a good margarita does slap.
Yeah.
Yeah, as long as it's got some bit of herbs on it.
I'd rather get like something else.
Oh yeah,
it's pepperoni or something.
That one's pretty good. I can't lie. I could agree with the margarita. That's a good pizza right there.
Mm.
This thing, we talked about this last week's episode, and it kind of blew some minds. I'm just going to ask a random American guest, this random question just to see if he's ever heard of it. How do you pronounce this Pokemon? Is it Delibird or Delibird?
It's Delibird.
Okay.
No way, it's
What are you talking about?
Delivered.
It's
It's a delivery Pokemon.
According to official pronunciation, it's meant to be enunciated with the same inflection as delivered.
Oh, really?
Delivered.
So it would actually be delivered, not Delibird, because it is a delivery bird.
Nah, fuck that.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick to my good old American pronunciation, like Goldango. Like not. What do the casters say? They call it Golden Go.
Goldango,
It's just Goldango.
Goldango.
Yeah,
Goldango.
Yeah.
It's golden. Like, every time I hear Golden Go, I'm like,
what?
I cringe a little bit. Like I die a bit on the inside.
Yeah, Pokemon pronunciations is very controversial. Like everyone always attacks me for saying Rayquaza.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things,
Rayquaza.
you know, you'll hear it said a different way for the first time and you'll be like, excuse me. Like the first one that ever happened to me was Terrakion, where someone called it Terrakion.
Oh.
And I was like, are you fucking with
What?
me? Exactly.
That's okay. There are like different interpretations of like saying stuff. Terrakion is wild. That's on another level, bro.
I know.
Yeah.
As long, look, the one that triggers me the most is when people say Vivillon. That one really irks me.
Vivian.
Vivian. But
It's Vivian.
It is. And but like, I don't want to get. We could talk about pronunciations all night.
We could.
I'll just do one last question, and we'll ask all our guests this: which is your favorite Mega Pokemon? Which Pokemon would you like to see get a Mega, and which Pokemon that's already got a Mega would you like to go back and change?
Okay, so my favorite Mega. That one's pretty tricky because there's a lot of really good ones that I like.
You've never played a Mega format.
I think one of my new favorite ones is probably Mega Golisopod, and that's just mainly because I'm like a Golisopod stan. I love that guy.
It's pretty sick. It's a great design.
So I'll say Mega. A Mon that I wish got a Mega. That one's tricky because
King Gambit.
I was about to. I called it out, bro. I was probably gonna say just King Gambit so I could get like even stronger sucker punches. Give it like Dark Aura so I get like boosted. So I just get black glasses. Like
what is King Gambit's BST? Is it like 560?
Like, more than that.
Higher.
It's like
more than
550. I can look.
It's pretty min max. Like it has like no special attacks.
Yeah,
it's very optimized.
Yeah. Give that another 100 BST.
550.
Yeah, so 550, and it's very heavily optimized. Give it another 100 BST.
Put it all in special attack.
Just to ruin it.
They'd probably do that.
They would probably do that.
They would.
Just give him like an even bigger moustache, but the moustache is like it's like holding blades in the end of its moustache. You know, it could just fight with its moustache as well.
You probably just stand up with the sword.
Mustache. Hold up. His mustache is smaller King Gambits coming out of his face with additional mustaches.
And do those additional King Gambits also have additional King Gambits coming out of their face? Does it just go on forever?
You just get the recursion of King Gambit.
It's like a paradox, bro.
Infinite King Gambit.
Biblically accurate King Gambit.
All right. Which Mega would you change?
I would say Scrafty, and I only say it's like I would change it. I would change it to not have a Mega because I just wanted to have an evolution.
That's fair.
That's valid. That's valid.
I actually think Mega Scrafty will get play. Having been someone who used Scrafty back in the day.
Needs a good ability.
I don't know. Like it's like I think it's going to depend on what's allowed in the format. I think it's like if we're allowing like all these Kalos spawns, like Fluttermane too, yeah. It's like I just feel like there's so many fairy types. And then it's like, yes, does it get a bulk increase? Yeah, but it's like it's got to hold a Mega Stone, and then it's got to have a good ability. I think if it doesn't have a really, really good ability, I think it's just gonna be bad because like I just don't see what you're doing with it too much.
We'll see. We get those weird formats, like, you know, we've been through like 27 million different regulations on repeat in this game. But like there are formats where there's no Fluttermane, and it's like people like there's no fairy types to get. People are running like fucking Sylveon or Primarina or some shit. I think in like one of those sort of formats where you haven't got such an oppressive fairy type and there's potentially no Terra Fairy, and it's got Fake Out too, so you can always fake out the fairy and kill it with your other Pokemon. So yeah, I think it's got potential.
I would agree. It's just like I don't know, like Dark Fighting is just like such a bad typing. Like it's like defensively, like because like Scrafty is a defensive Pokemon, like intrinsically. So it's like you're like putting a Mega Stone on it, and it's like that's why I'm saying like I think it has to have like a really good ability when it Mega Evolves, because it needs something that either is going to A, apply pressure, or B, like support the team like very aggressively in some way. Like I think because it's just very slow.
Yeah, I agree with that. I had Scrafty in a limited format for Professor Cup with an AV. And it was good in that because I played one fairy across like 5 rounds. So like in that thing where it was able to have AV and it had Fake Out and Drain Punch and Knock Off and all that in its base form, it was very good, built thick. But Yeah, if you've got too much
Right.
fairy going around, it's
I don't know, just give it some cracked ability. It's like Earth Eater, but for fairy type, like Fairy Eater or something. Like just immune.
Let's
Fairy
just
eater.
fix these quad weaknesses with a
Yeah, it's getting
ability gives
boring.
immunity.
Yeah, I don't know. Make it
Fairy
like
fighter.
it's mega cloak because it's like it's a right wing cloak. It's immune to fairy types.
God.
That's wild.
All right, so we fixed Scrafty. Excellent. So there was some Pokemon this weekend.
There was so much
There was a
Pokemon this
huge
weekend.
event, and I of course am talking mostly about the Cannington Cup on Sunday here in Perth with 12 people, including Takumi, the junior. Who won that again? It was a
Tim, I think he's maxed out his cups now.
well done, Timothy Nurse, friend of the show. You won a cup on the weekend, and I brought my Gay Bears team, which is Reggie Drago, Iron Crown, Spam team minus Reggie Drago with Blood Moon Ursaluna instead. And yes, everyone's going to give me shit for it. Carrie's going to go, "What the fuck is that, bro?" It's a work in progress.
Is that your Kieran impression?
Sure,
You do it again?
no. Listen to it
Dude,
back.
it sounds so funny about Australians trying to impersonate other Australians. It's so funny to me.
But I guess there was 3 smaller events that happened as well
There was one barely bigger event across the ditch.
across the Dutch.
Should we start with that?
Yeah, let's start with the
small one.
Auckland Cup.
The Auckland special event.
Auckland Cup, nice.
Certainly,
It's
certainly
a
special.
cup. It's a cup.
It's a
It
cup,
had
yeah.
45 people, bro.
I was going to
Yeah,
say,
bro.
if you're
Grassy
getting
Seed Gap first one.
if you're
Bro,
getting
350 CP, bro.
68,
Do you know what the wildest thing is? I think the TCG, I know we're a VGC podcast, but TCG had 280 player cap, and something like 56 people didn't even rock up.
not surprised.
It's
That's nuts.
and then
No money.
The VGC,
Yeah.
I actually don't know how many players exactly they played.
It was low mid 40s.
But so like, say you got 40 something people. There were people going 4-3 and getting 200 CP.
Yeah, it's actually crazy.
Like that's fucked. That's like
What?
that's more CP I'm ever going to see in my life.
It's so bad for the circuit, really. It's really unfair to all the players who couldn't get in because the cap was so small that, they're just getting booted down the leaderboard because someone went 4-3 and got 200
That's
points.
crazy.
I don't know if Pokedata is up to date, but Pokedata is showing that only 80 people were there for the TCG.
Maybe it was. I don't know. It was. I don't know what the data is, but it was small.
It could also just be age divisions. Like, remember that. So it's
That's a
like,
good point. That's a good point.
Maybe
Sure. Kieran, you knew quite a few people going to this. Some of your friends were there. Your mate Yoav, for example, who won the event.
Shout out Yoav.
What's his team?
He posted his team, his open team sheet on x.com, Twitter. Not calling it.
Is it EVs? Is it like open?
No. Open team sheet means
Oh.
not EVs. He used a very weird team.
Well, Cary posted his EVs just quietly.
Yeah, Carry's a real one for that.
Yeah, he is legend.
He used Grassy Seed, Galarian, Zapdos with Thunderous Kick, Acrobatics, Coaching, Protect, Peril
Nice.
Water for the Urshifus, Rocky Helmet, Incin, Standard Rillaboom with Horsepower, Standard Ogerpon with Woodhammer, Ting Lu with Terra Fairy, Citrus Berry, Stomping Tantrum, Payback, Terra Blast, Protect,
Fuck, what is this team?
and Booster Energy, Terra Fairy, Bolt with the 3 attacks. So it's a very interesting team. No setup besides coaching, just good mons
what is
plus
Grassy?
Zapdos.
What is Grassy Gapdos living? Grassy Seed Gapdos at +1.
It just beats, I told you, it just beats Instant Amoongus really hard because,
Yeah, that's true.
and you
imagine
don't
the
have to
balance.
take, it lets you not have to click Brave Bird
I
because you get
don't-
acrobatics access now.
This is just okay. The Gapdos source is cool. The other 5 Pokemon are like 5 Pokemon I fucking hate playing against. This would be the worst team to see in my matchup in a regional. I would have spiraled playing.
I'm just curious. I'm curious about the Ting Lu. Like, I get the coaching angle with Gapdos because they just have inherently good synergy together.
Mm.
But it's it's so interesting because it's kind of like you have a balanced core with the Raging Bolt, Ogerpon, Rillaboom, and Incineroar. But then you have Gapdos, Ting Lu as this mode that just feels I guess pretty separate from the rest of it.
Yeah, I don't know what
But,
Ting Lu's doing.
It's to make the Gapdos more threatening on lead because coaching plus Ting Lu is disgusting, especially when you put Citrus Berry because it basically gives you a real item over Clear Amulet.
Mm.
So it's it's just very interesting choices, but everything makes sense. Every mod on this team could be coaching in some way. outside of Raging Bull. I'm just curious how it like flows, if that makes sense.
Yeah, apparently he built the
Like, I
team
get the
like
ideas.
just before the regional and then practiced into Raging Bolt Balance and it beat Raging Bolt Balance and he was like, okay, this is good.
This
And
is
then
the
just brought it to the regional.
This is the sort of team that I
or
see
special
go,
event, sorry.
This is the sort of team that I think can definitely win a 40-person event. I don't think this team could have won like Toronto or
Probably not.
or like, you know, where the fuck were we this weekend?
It's not exactly comparable.
It couldn't have won Birmingham. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it couldn't have gone like 12. It could have gone 15-1, put it that way.
Yeah, of course. It's hard.
But Yoav is a fantastic player.
I do want to say, for a special event that didn't get any prize support from TPCI, the organizers did a really great job sorting out like their own Play NZ champion mats, which have like the silver fern on them.
They do look kind of cool.
Yeah.
Semi-graded cards.
Guess how much the card you got for winning is worth.
Oh, it's worth nothing in that form.
Yeah, it's worth like $20.
Yeah, but like
It's kind of sad.
if you get it graded, I think it's more.
No, I don't think. I think the card
value.
is worth nothing.
Yeah.
I think the sentimental value though, like I think the effort they put in is respectable.
The playmats actually look really cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw like
the
a
Maori
Go
on it.
Saw like the Go group photo from one of the judges I'm friends with. And yeah, like all the champion mats, and then like I think the champion was different from the top 8 mats and everything. So like they did a really good job of setting something up for their special event, making sure that there was a level of prize support for everyone going.
Couple of shout outs from me quickly. Friend of the show, Jim the Sim, Dimitri Koziaris went. He was 6-0.
Let's go, Dim.
I'm gonna.
Cary knows Dim.
Yeah, I'm gonna choose to believe that. I'm going to choose to believe that Dim heard my coaching on last week's episode, took that advice, and then ended up, I think he went 7-2 in the end, was it?
6-2, because he was 6-1 into cut and then he lost top 8.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah. But
that's a pretty good run, Dim.
Good run.
Well done. Keep at it.
Got a lot of points.
And I guess we should give a little shout out to, I wouldn't say friend of the show, but, you know, we know him in Australia. Sam Pandelis went 0-4 drop and lost to Explosion Metagross, I believe.
I did hear that.
Damn. It's tough out here, man.
It is.
It's tough out there in Auckland. Those Explosion Metagrosses, got to watch for them.
I mean, the names that went are some of the top tier names in Australia. So, you know, it's sharks in a fish pond when you're in a 43 player event.
He brought Carmine Latias. So bad.
Did he actually?
Really?
Yeah, it's so bad.
Carmine Latias?
Yeah, it's so bad.
Wait, Walt Landers. He's cooking.
I think that's the idea. I think that's the idea.
It's a hard counter to Cary's team.
But I don't think it is.
Walls Urshifu, Walls Lando.
Dude, it does not beat Roaring Moon. I just click knockoff, bro.
Yeah. He tears, he gets surging strikes. It's over. It's so over.
Look, mate, hopefully he had fun.
Shout out to Nick Khan for getting second at the Auckland special event.
Yeah, hopefully Nick got his Adidas sponsorship.
Do we know what he got second with?
Sorry, say that again.
Do we know what he got a second with?
I believe they haven't.
They
haven't posted the teams. They said they're going to post the teams, but I believe it was like Pelipper, Urshifu, and then standard Cresselia, Ursaluna core.
Yeah.
Where's Marcus?
I figured.
Very Nick Khan team.
Where's Marcus Dion when we need him? We need leaking the Auckland teams. Come on, Marcus. Get on Twitter and leak those teams.
Yeah, I wonder if they'll release them before
Australian
Sydney.
Marcus.
I would do it if I had people's.
But you don't have the pool like Marcus though.
Yeah, we can't also I can't leak people's teams because like we wouldn't get guests on the podcast if they're like, oh, Chris is just going to leak all our shit on Twitter if we go on that show. So no, I will not leak anyone's teams unless you cross me. In that case, it's a fair game.
Calling us a show is big praise.
I think we're a show. we put on a show.
We try.
And then, anyone else got anything to say to Auckland before we move on to Mexico?
The only thing I have to say about Auckland is that I think it creates a really unfortunate point balance in our region. I think it does need to be
true.
I think it does need to be balanced by an event on this side of the country. Effectively.
Or just don't have really small caps. It's not fair. If there's like, right, we're going to make it 64 player cap, first in best dress. If you rock up, you got a probably a 50% chance of getting 200 CP. Good luck. Yeah, it's like fucked.
I would, if a special event happens in our region again, I hope that they are able to hire out a hall and have more people play, because it was done in a very large card shop, to my understanding.
Yeah, it was in a store.
It's
yeah.
ridiculous. Like, why are they giving a special event to a card shop like that? Just it's
and
a local.
they took away Perth Regionals.
It's actually a local. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah, so it's created like an unfortunate point balance for people over west. I think are we down to 2 people in the top 20 now because of these results?
Me and Tim.
Yourself and Tim.
That's crazy.
Like, I think we had someone.
Dan got kicked out.
Dan got kicked out. Yeah. So like strictly for like us, it's terrible. It's good for the region, but
It's good for the local New Zealand scene.
It's good. It could be better. It could be a lot better.
What benefit did this event have for the region? Like, just generally.
Generally, one more person getting taken out of the top 20 bracket.
I suppose that's true.
You can make an argument on a grassroots level that it would have been good for developing players in the game in New Zealand to be able to attend their first major event. And that's actually a very important experience. Like,
but it's not the
everyone remembers their
experience
first
of a major
major
event, going to a card shop and playing 7 rounds of Swiss into top 8.
It is New Zealand though. Like, their entire population would have been at that one venue.
That's true. That's very true.
Yeah, the whole cast of Lord of the Rings was there, I heard.
Oh my God.
Ooh, the Hobbit, bro.
Yeah,
Not that Hobbit.
Henry was there, yeah.
Not that Hobbit.
Wait. Not that Hobbit.
Not that.
No. Oh, yeah. No. Not. Yeah. Not Henry Rich.
I hope there's balance in the region in the 2027 season. If there's not, I hope that the SPE, assuming we get one next season, has a higher cap, is held somewhere larger so that more people can attend.
Basically, moral of the story, if you're listening and you're not happy with the situation, please put your support tickets in. We keep encouraging people to put support tickets in, because that's really the only thing we can do that actually may be taken seriously. There's no point in venting about it on some podcast or on Twitter. Put a support ticket in.
To everyone in every region listening, if you ever have a problem with anything happening with the game, with the region, with organizers, judges, always submit a support ticket, because that is the way things get listened to by organized play.
All right. Look, the only note I have, so we had 3 events. We had Auckland Cup, then we had Mérida Regionals in Mexico. And the only note I had for this is that Max Morales won. He's Costa Rican and he ran P2 Ursaluna.
Yeah, he's won a couple.
He's a good player. I'm not going to get me wrong. But my main takeaway was, can we, and I saw this in Birmingham as well, can P2 please fuck off? I don't know why we've got this like resurgence of P2 Ursaluna teams. It was top 8 in Birmingham as well. I'm very scared of it. I've got I've played the game a long time. I've got P2 PTSD because the thing doesn't fucking die.
You got a PS2?
And just when you think it's dead, it clicks recover and then it's not dead. You know, it is. So I can't say dead. It's KO'd. So I would love to know.
You can't use abbreviations. It's knocked out.
It's knocked out. Non-stream, they say one hit KO on graphics.
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
Cary, what is your thoughts on P2 Ursaluna?
I think overall, P2 Ursa is pretty bad, and that's just my take on it. I think it's the players that are good, and they're piloting it really, really well. It's just I don't know. I haven't been too impressed with Ursa this format, because I feel like it just kind of, I don't know, it just gets cycled really aggressively. I think a good example was Lewis Markle, Lewis Markle versus Eric Rios. Rios went 9-0 to 9-3, for example, right? And I believe he lost to Raging Bolt Valence twice out of those 3 losses, which is nuts. But it's I don't know. I'm just not a huge fan of the Ursa. I feel P2 is a lot more manageable this format, just because there's a lot larger damage sponges in comparison to Reg H, where everything's a much lower power level. So P2 feels like a demon. So I think it's annoying, but I think it's manageable. I just think if you look at the people who played it, it's a lot of comfort for them. Max Morales, for example, was I saw his post on Twitter where he was he's I'm Ursaluna's strongest soldier, because I think at least 2 of his regional wins I believe is with Ursaluna. So
right.
Well, it's
I think it's like more so a comfort thing. Like same thing with Matty Morgan too. Like he's been playing like P2 for like how long in Reg Age?
He played that so much in Reg Age. Not always with Ursa, but yeah.
I actually
right. Like,
I'm surprised by this uptake because if you look at the graphics, we'll talk about Birmingham in a second, but I mean, day 2 usage, Ursaluna, physical Ursaluna, crept in at number 12 day 2 usage, which is wild to see Ursaluna in top 12.
Everywhere on ladder. I swear I play that team like so much.
But when you think about it though, like Cary's beloved Rillaboom is just fucking everywhere. One of the fake out brothers, or whatever we're calling them, the whatever those bros are called. But like it's like that nerfs Earthquake.
The Gooner Bros.
The Gooner Bros. It's nerfing Earthquake. You've got fake out spam into Ursaluna because they haven't got like they haven't usually got Farigiraf or Undidi, right?
It's Terra Ghost.
Okay, so they can play around.
It varies because like I know some people were on like Farigiraf plus the bear, like Marco was, and then I know Diego is like on it down in your region. Like I know he's been messing around with like Farigiraf.
Diego,
Ursa,
please, whatever you're on,
mistaken.
stop doing it. Diego, I don't know what you've done this season, mate, but turn around.
He'll come back.
He'll be back. I have faith in him. He's an official Australian citizen now.
He's really good. I love his teams. Like they're always so funny. I'll never forget I'll never forget like the 3 a.m. ladder session where I kept running into him on Lurantis.
Yeah,
it was like so funny.
He brought that to Brisbane Regionals and it was on stream and it did fuck all that Lurantis.
It did, yeah.
Yeah, I saw. And you know what was funny? Because he was playing, I think, Nicholas Khan, right, on the Shohei team.
Yeah.
I was using the Shohei team on ladder into that. And I'm like, wow, this is like the freest matchup ever.
Look. Yeah. It's, look.
I wonder what he brought to Auckland. Did he bring any shitmons?
I haven't been able to find
any teams. I don't even know if
he did go to Auckland. He didn't have the best run, unfortunately.
His time will come again, don't worry.
I think Hard Trick Room's hard to pilot this format. I'm gonna be honest. Like you're just looking at the results, like they usually go like X1 day 1, and then they'll go like X3 usually or X4 pretty quickly. That's so true, yeah. From when I was looking at the results.
I think it's
a hard format for it, to be honest.
I don't know, like if you play a good player, like it's just too linear. Like they're gonna like if they've tested it, they're gonna know exactly what to do. Like
the line. Yeah,
compared to these like switch heavy teams.
It also doesn't help when there's like a lot more damage, like sponges. It's also like surprise factor, right? Because it's like everyone's like on the same Hard Trick Room build right now, like the Smeargle Farigiraf one or like something adjacent to it. So it's like you can relatively approach these with the same game plans, like without deviating too much. Like I definitely think like what gave like Ben Grismer's, for example, like that surprise factor was the clear amulet on the Hatrine before everyone knew that you couldn't just parting shot it, for example. So it's like
Cary, serious question.
Just like little things like that.
I have dropped my current team that I'm testing. I've dropped Sparky Shield from Ogerpon Hearthflame for what? Kieran's already upset at me. I've dropped the 4th slot and I've put in Taunt. I've put in Taunt on Ogerpon. Just because I saw such a rise in P2 Amoongus or Cresselia Amoongus. Like I did. There was I swear to God there was
they just
Cresselia.
fake out Trick Room.
No, I've got Ndidi on the team.
Yeah, okay, you have a shit board position then. If you have Ndidi -1 half lane versus
a real quick question. Was this during a regional? Like what I mean is like, were you playing Showdown when the regional was happening?
That's a very good point. No, was there any Crest at Toronto?
Well, a little bit. It was like Aaron Brock and like Navjeet Joshi, and that was about it.
Okay.
And then there was like some sprinkled in day 2.
They're also mental health.
But my point being is you always got to be skeptical of ladder during tournaments, right? Because I got sent a replay. I got sent a replay of someone in like high 1600s on Wise Glasses Goldango. Now is that meta? I ask you this question.
No, it's not. Okay. So you're thinking I'm just wasting my time putting Taunt on Ogerpon Hearthflame?
Yes, you need Spiky Shield, like non-negotiable.
Spiky Shield is busted. Like,
it's just so good against Amoongus, though.
I can see the.
Just follow me.
I can see the idea. I think it depends on the team because, like, I think it could work, but it's like I think Spiky Shield is just more consistent overall. We'll do like psychic terrain or something like Diego had.
I know you can just dodge the matchup, but I just don't want to lose to Hard Trick Room.
I think you can beat it with like Drago Ogre Punch. Did you see Marco
running Drago?
Did you see? Oh yeah. Okay. What's the point?
What if they run? What if they got Hatterene? How am I beating it then?
I don't know. You can beat it probably.
Okay, just beat it.
Hatterene?
Okay.
You can still beat it. Like, are you running you're running Crown, right?
Yeah, you have Crown. What does Hatterene do to Crown?
Yeah. You have Crown with DD. Yeah, no, that matchup's free though. What?
Yeah, I swear that matchup's free.
Trick room read right.
Okay, so
you just gotta get the trick room read. You gotta mind fuck them. You gotta like be like, ooh, you thought I was gonna trick room on your trick room? I just clicked Helping Hand Expanding Force. Like,
what's that going to do to an NDD Hatterene?
You're forcing them to not switch out unless they have Dark Urge. Then
it's also like
helping attack
you're forcing them not to switch out. It is a pure 50-50. It is literally like, okay, are they going to click Healing Wish on Ndidi and Trick Room with Hatterene? So I should Trick Room. Or are they clicking Healing Wish with Ndidi and not Trick Room? And so I shouldn't Trick Room. So I should just go for like Helping Hand. Or you call them a bitch. They're not going to Terra. They're going to click Healing Wish and you click Tacky on Cutter. Just saying.
Yeah. It's all very easy to sit here and say this, but I feel like in a high pressure situation,
no. In the moment, it's very hard. In the moment, it's hard, but it's like I think it's like you just got to make the call. Like that's what you got to do with the Trick Room. Like it's like you just got to leverage your Trick Room pressure to prevent them from wanting to set Trick Room, which is like kind of the deal.
Okay.
Because like, what are you like Terra Water in DD or no?
I used to be because I liked being able to because I was rocking helmet in DD. I liked being able to take Surging Strikes for days, but I've switched to Terra Fairy because I just feel like the amount of bolt balance. I think there's an in-game situation where you've got Psychic Terrain up where like Raging Bolt can't touch you if you've got. You can do Thunderbolt, I guess, but I like the idea of Terra Fairy. Terra Fairy Dazzling Gleam is my current in DD. Also,
you just got to force Terra and then punish it with Ogre and you don't have Drago. What are we having?
Ursula in the Blood. Ursula in the Blood Moon is being slept on.
Drago's so good into
you
that.
You need Drago on. So Drago or Lando. I can settle for if you want to use Lando.
I am testing Lando, but
Lando is so much better than Blood Moon. It's not even close.
The thing I'm actually thinking about instead of all those options at the moment,
the guy who's here won a regional with it.
Specs, Terra Fairy, Fluttermane. With like Dazzling Gleam and Moonblast.
That also can work.
Because I feel like if you
as we've been seeing,
if you force the Raging Bolt to Terra out of the dragon typing and say to Terra Fairy, then you've got Iron Crown, Tachyon Cutter. So
that's why Drago was on the team.
Yeah, I'm just saying that. I think Fluttermane.
Lando does it better.
I can agree with that mainly just because I could say that mainly. Like I could agree with that mainly just because what's it called? I think Drago can get pinned like pretty easily in certain matchups. Like especially there's like some matchups where it just feels like dead on the board, and it's like, because it was funny because before Toronto I was considering running Iron Crown, and then I play a couple games with it like on ladder, and I run into like the AV Snarlmon and with like speed control, and I'm like, this shit feels terrible.
It is very Snarl weak, the team, but like. That's why I'm thinking like Fluttermane, like all those fucking, there's always Chen Powers and Chi-Yus and Incineroars and all these dark types, Roaring Moons. Like that's why like I think Fluttermane could be like a really good, partner for.
I mean, it did well.
I think Lando's better.
What you're talking about did well.
Yeah,
I agree with Kieran on that point because Lando's dumb and you can just click Sandseer, but I could see the idea behind Fluttermane. So it's like I think either could work. I think it's like a lot of preference.
Yeah,
but I'm not 100% sold on Blood Moon because I think it's too slow. Mainly just because it doesn't fit like that speed gap that you want.
Yeah, exactly. I am running I've got Trick Room mode. It's a modest max like Turbo Bear, but it's got Tornadus Tailwind, which still outspeeds like pretty much anything that's not booster speeded. But yeah, look, whatever. I'll work on it. I don't want to. This is not about me. We'll move on.
Booster Speed Moon, Booster Speed Flutter,
Tornadus, Scarf Urshifu,
Whimsicott. Like,
what are we talking about? Things that outspeed it. Yeah.
Things that outspeed Ursa and Tailwind.
Yeah.
He said on max speed, modest turbo.
It outspeeds a Fluttermane as long as it hasn't got a booster energy. It does.
Too bad all they all have now.
So that's everyone else is saying about Mérida before we talk about Birmingham.
Let's talk about Birmingham.
Okay.
Birmingham's far more interesting.
Birmingham. I actually watched this stream. I put the hours
I watched the stream as well.
So I've got notes.
Look, I'll give a shout out first and foremost to Shohei to trying to get that automatic invite again.
He does put the effort in.
He really does. Finished 9th position in Birmingham, which good run. It's hard to make it to that final one.
Did you see his team?
No, I actually didn't see his team. Let's have a look.
You didn't?
I did. He
my
was on
gosh,
stream.
It is the funniest.
He had Shukaberry,
Why
Raging
is it
Bolt.
Terra Steel?
Yeah, he's Terra Steel, Shukaberry Bolt, bro.
Well, resist
That
Dragon,
was
resist
fire.
Fairy.
It's just
so funny.
Okay.
I assume it's for crown spam mainly, but it's like, damn, is that funny? Like I was like,
That's
what?
crazy.
Like, what are we doing? Also, I thought the ogre pawn was like really neat because it was double grass. It was Woodhammer, Grassy Glide with Ivy Cudgel, spiking. Yeah,
Yeah, this is weird.
Do we think
It is
Shukaberry
weird,
Raging Bolt's
but
going to
it's
catch
like-
on?
I think Sugarberry Raging Bolt's
No,
actually underrated,
because-
but I don't know why it's Terra Steel. I guess Psy Spam. That's the only.
I don't think it's like bad.
the
I think
ground
I think Shohei's like concept is very early in like development. So it's like I think it needs some more time, which I'm assuming we'll probably see that development at like EUIC if
Yeah,
he
for sure.
goes, which I believe he is.
Great. Can't
He
wait
is
for
going,
that.
Yeah.
Hope no one brings it to Sydney. So we should probably mention that Italy wins again, just for a change.
Very strong player.
My goat,
Strong player, strong region.
my goat, Stefano Grappi.
He's very
Stefano
good.
Grappi, an icy win Chen Pao, which is a bit
He
of
had
a
some
new-
really cool
Yeah.
techs.
That was something me and him were talking about for like a bit because so funnily enough, that team was one of like not the same variant. It was a different version. That was like what I was considering I'm bringing to Toronto because I won like a pretty sizable local with it, and it felt really good. But then I ran into like I was saying before the Hark Flutter stuff, and I'm like I'm gonna drop it. But then Stefano kept like working on it and stuff, and we were talking, and one of the ideas that we had to help in certain matchups was like Icy Wind Chen Pao. Like that's one of the ideas we were talking about. But I was more focused on the Goldango Roaring Moon team at the time, so he was just working on that, and he kind of like developed it into like his own thing and stuff.
Wait,
So
can
it
I
was
ask you a
like-
question?
Yeah,
Is it Jolly or Naive Chen Pao?
I can't say anything because I can't. I don't want
okay,
to.
that's fair. That's fair. Because I saw someone post something somewhere with like an Icy Wind Chen Pao like a few weeks ago, and it was Naive, and I was like, dude, Icy Wind is not doing that much damage anyway, man. Like, surely
Every
just
little
run
bit of shit
Jolly.
matters. It hasn't got a terrible special attack stat though. Like 90 base. 90
Naive
base?
is neutral.
Wait, has it not? Oh, if it has 90, then
I'm
no.
pretty sure it's
Naive's plus speed minus
90.
Spadef.
I'm pretty sure it's 90 base special attack.
Okay, I think you run Naive.
Special
then.
attack. It's actually pretty solid.
I think you run Naive.
And then you combine that with stab.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
possibly. I'm not sure.
Every bit of fucking chip in this meta helps because like we've got Rillaboom and like things like that healing shit, and I'm all up for chip, giving you as much chip as possible.
But yeah, the main idea behind Icy Wind was just like to enable Urshifu mainly because like we wanted like from the early testing we were talking about, we wanted the bulky Mystic Water Urshifu and stuff. Like a lot of this low key was kind of based off Neil's Orlando team. If you remember that one with like the Heartflame and stuff.
Yeah.
Like Heartflame Pow, Mystic Ursh. Yeah. And it was like what's it called? We agreed that like Heartflame kind of felt ass. So we were like, why don't we just put Landorus? Because it makes the mirror like 10 times better in comparison. Because like, you threaten Oko with Earth Power, so it forces Terra. It's good into balance bros if you play well. So that was like the main thought. And then Mystic Water Ursh, because like, I don't know, man. I hate Scarf Urshifu. I've always hated Scarf Urshifu. So it's like Mystic Water is just broken, especially next to POW. And with Icy Wind, you just get to run like crazy bulk.
And people don't calculate the damage calcs for Mystic Water enough, I don't reckon. Like
That thing's killing everything.
It kills so many things.
That's
like,
killing
terrible.
every like Hearthflame ever to exist.
What was Stefano 6? It was Chen Pao, it was Rillaboom, Incineroar, Urshifu, Rapid Strike.
Yep.
Yeah.
Lando, did you say Lando?
I didn't say Lando.
And Raging Booster Energy Calm Mind Raging Bolt.
Of course. Bolt balance.
I feel like he really optimized like the bolt balance team. Like when I was watching his like stream sets, like also he was just like playing crazy out of his mind, but like it just felt very clean.
What's weird though is Chen Pao was on the decline. Like I think like not a single day 2 Chen Pao in Toronto made top cut.
Really?
Yeah, like it was plummeting.
I also think it's like I think you also got to like think about it like in terms of like the meta, right? Because it's like what was doing really really well in NA Goldango, like a lot of Goldango. So it's like because top 4 was 3 out of 4 being Goldango, 2 of them being Specs,
Yeah.
the other one being screens. So it's like, I think it's more so just meta difference because Birmingham, right? Like if Raging Bull Balance is popular, POW's probably going to do well. Which even then, like POW didn't do, like POW won the event obviously, so it did well. But like there's only 2 in cut.
Yeah, it could be.
Same thing with Lando. I was really surprised only 2 Lando cut. I was like, what?
There was some random shit in top cut. Like I must admit, so I'm a bit of a look. I don't hate me too much, Cary, but I'm a bit of a Dondozo Tatsugiri fan. I'm not running it at the moment. I just like it.
No, I don't hate it. I just don't fear Dondozo Tatsugiri.
Yeah, I think people have learned how to play around it now. But I was kind of rooting for it. I was like, yeah, I want Dondozo to win a regional. And I wanted like to see Weezing because Marcus Coe was the finalist that lost to Stefano in the final. He had Weezing, he had Chiyu, Tatsugiri, Dondozo, Dragonite, and Fluttermane. I think it was the 6th one.
Did you see this top 4 set?
I did.
He was a demon in that top 4 set.
I want to comment.
That was so fun to watch.
I want to comment on his top 4 set because Maddie Morgan was playing him. And I literally, in my free Reg F coaching session last week, I said, Incineroar never clicks fake out. Just play like it's not going to click it. And you'll more often than not, you'll be right and you'll get the advantage, right? Top 4, Marcus Coe versus Maddie Morgan. I think it was game 3. He just doubles Overheat Draco Meteor into P2. P2 had an Incineroar next to it.
Yeah,
sure enough, no fake out. P2 dies to Overheat Draco Meteor. I was like, yep, there you go. Never clicks fake out.
Yeah, I mean, I think Maddie probably just thought the P2 was going to survive, to be honest.
Survive an Overheat Draco Meteor.
Yeah.
I mean, when I saw the overheat damage, I was like, yeah, it's dead. But like, yeah, I don't know. Like, he has so many other plays as well, like Marcus, that he can go for. Like,
to be fair, I think a lot of people are used, like, I don't think a lot of people run Tatsu calcs. So when you run like a modest Tatsu,
in Beads of Ruin,
like a modest, very bulky Tatsu, it's like you run those numbers in calcs and stuff, and it's like you probably don't think it kills because Tatsu is like it's strong. Like I'm not gonna lie, like 125 is nothing to sneeze at, but it's like not like the strongest thing ever, especially when everyone's used to like Timid with Scarf or like Sash or something. So modest with like Beads of Ruin changes like a lot of calcs.
Cary, like when you were in your Toronto run, how often were you clicking fake out with Incineroar? Because I just feel like people are getting a bit too cocky now, just assuming that people are going to like protect in front of it, and they just like I feel like people should be clicking fake out more.
I think it depends, right? So it's like usually when I'm clicking fake out, I just try to analyze the board state, and I'm like, what does it do for me? It's like, is it safe for me to click fake out, or do I just gain more mileage by just doing something else? So I think it's very board state dependent. Like parting shot or like blitz or knock or something like that way I can get like board momentum. Like I think a lot of people do get a little cocky. I don't know why Maddie didn't fake out. I think you do. I think you should probably fake out the Tatsu.
But I thought he was going for helping
but like I'm assuming
I don't know. Maybe.
I mean, yeah, but it's like it's weird. I think P2 can live a helping hand overheat, right? I'm pretty sure it can.
Judging by how much the overheat did like 60, so it should survive.
It would have been in red, but it would have survived.
Yeah. This team had some weird choices.
I have thoughts on his
smart
choices.
Ones though.
It really smart. Rocky Helmet Oblivious Dozo is actually genius.
I'm not showing the Rocky Helmet.
It's really good.
So hear me out.
No, Rocky Helmet's so broken.
It's so broken.
I get it's good, but what I don't think, watching the final, Marcus didn't really have much answers to the Gooner brothers, the Fake Out brothers, Rillaboom and Incineroar. Like the Dragonite was multi-scale rather than inner focus. All right, so there's your first Intimidate weakness and Fake Out weakness. Then I honestly think, and I think JUX9 made this comment as well. I honestly think if you had with the Terra Grass and stuff, if you had Covert Cloak on that Dondozo, that would have gone so hard because Dondozo just gets beaten by Fake Out pivoting. That's how you beat it. I
mean, the idea behind Rocky Helmet is like it only loses to Fake Out pivoting if you can hit through Protect, and Urshifu just like punishes so hard, and like you just can't even click.
The other thing is Landorus, like at least in that region on the Bolt Balance teams, I don't think was like insanely popular. Like the other thing is like Stefano had substitute Landorus with Fake Out and stuff.
Yes,
with double Fake Out,
very strong.
Dude.
But I mean, both the games were super close. Like, I mean, the final game came down to a literal 50-50 on if he protected Lando or not.
Yes.
I think there's a crucial heat wave miss as well.
He didn't break the sub.
I think there was a couple plays that Stefano could have done to like guarantee it a bit, but that's also just because like I'm used to Dondozo. Like not even trying to like brag, but it's like it's just I'm just very used to it. in terms of like making the calls. That probably doesn't show in my 8-0 set though. But I was like very tired. I was like, I had like a great turn 1 versus Juan, and then it's I'm like, oh wait, I forgot that the wheezing could Terra flying. Why did I click Sands here? Sorry,
I think I missed
but,
that set actually. I think that was the one stream set I missed of yours from Toronto. I saw all
it was a side stream. It was a side
Oh,
stream.
okay,
one.
that's fine.
Yeah. So, but sorry, point being, like there was a turn where it was like the Tatsu was at 1 HP and Stefano clicked like Earth Power, right? I was like, I think he's gonna swap to Dragonite, so I think Sludge Bomb is better because it just covers
that was
everything.
just a like misplay. Yeah, he should have Sludge Bomb, but easy mistake.
But there was like 150-50. Yeah, easy, like very easy to like. I probably would have done it in the moment too because like stress and stuff. So it's like I'm just pointing that out. But there was a turn when Marcus had Fluttermane, I think Chiyu on the board, and like the most obvious play from Stefano was swap Chien-Pao Jet the Flutter.
Yeah, he should have surging.
Stefano. I'm on my hands and knees. I'm like, bro, surging strikes the Chiyu. Stay with Landorus.
I was watching it with some friends and we were saying the same thing. We're like, bro, you got it, dude. Like, you only have one play on. He thinks you only have one play, bro. Click surging strikes, but he won the game anyway because he got the calls right.
Yeah. 100%.
He dodged the muddy water.
On the last turn was stressful.
He also dodged that muddy because then he could have just Marcus could have just Draco'd in the end game instead of going for the accuracy drop with muddy water. So, but I mean, like you click so many inaccurate moves, like you can't expect it. Hit them all.
To be fair, he connected all of his moves in Maddie's set.
Oh
like
yeah, no, his Pokemon were on something in
Yeah.
Maddie's set. They were locked in.
I will say there was like I think there was one turn I was surprised that Stefano Terra poisoned the Landorus because I think Glide plus Sludge always killed, like even if he Terra Grassed. Like I was like pretty confident that it did. So I was surprised to see the Terra poison.
Yeah,
because I was like I think it could be used on like a different mod. Like I think the end game might have been a lot less stressful if like you could have been able to like Terra Fire the Rillaboom maybe just to like be able to tank a hit or something from like the Chiyu. Like if you're calling like the Tatsu swap or something, or maybe like Terra Steel or Shifu could be useful depending on the board state. So I'm not 100% sure, but maybe Terra Poison was 100% correct, and I'm just talking out my ass. But
yeah, I mean, if he thought he had to Terra
this little
later
thing.
into the Fluttermane or Tatsugiri, then I guess it doesn't hurt to help secure your KOs.
Right. But it was a very fun finals to watch. I can't lie.
Yeah, it was
that had
good.
me on my like.
Do you reckon
the
that
edge of my
crit
seat.
on the Dragonite mattered? Like, surely that mattered. When he fake out.
I ran a calc. I ran a calc. It depends on the bulk.
It's probably max HP
Because
D9.
here's the thing: you could argue that it might not be because it's multi-scale.
Yeah, why is
So
it?
it's like
Why is it multi-scale?
maybe he has a bit of speed.
Why is it multi-scale?
So I actually found out that the reasoning was for hyper offense teams.
Okay.
Because apparently multi-scale D-Knight just beats all the hyper offense stuff like
That's
really
interesting.
like cleanly or something like that. Which is interesting. I definitely think it's interesting, but it also makes sense. Like if you're able to like eat the first big hit and then you just kill it with like big damage, like makes sense. I think what I'm more surprised about is like that it's like Earthquake on the Dragonite.
Get the Terra Flying
Like
Wheezing
that, and
Earthquake,
then-
I guess.
Yeah, and then Gunk Shot too on the
Oh, it's
Weezing,
Gunk
which I guess
Shot.
makes sense because yeah,
Huh, no strange team.
it's Gunk Shot. Very, very interesting choices, but like I think everything makes sense if like you like really think on it. Like remember this is like the Dondozo guy.
Oh yeah, this
Like
guy plays
Marcus,
Dondozo like every format, the whole format. So like when there's a weird like option on his team, like it's very well thought out and there are reasons. So
It was Marcus and Victor who ran like Fire Spin Talonflame in like the last turn of like
my
Greg H.
god, I remember that.
Anyone remembers that?
Yeah, the Dondozo brothers.
Mm-hmm. They actually faced each other in an earlier round, which this is like hilarious.
Do you know what's so funny?
Like,
I was
they played
gonna
the full
say
year.
like surely this guy just loses to like unaware Dozo, but then the only Dozo he faces is also oblivious.
Oblivious, yeah.
I was just quickly looking at Twitter while we're talking about that. What the hell was going on the Claw Me Maybe like challenge in New York City where everyone ran Suicune, like all the legendary dogs and all the future versions of the legendary dogs, legendary beasts, I should say.
Let me see this.
Have you not seen this?
Oh, it was just a joke.
Was it actually a
It was
joke?
like
No,
the
like 3 of the top
Toronto-
4. So yeah, Gouging Fire, Walking Weight, Raging Bolt,
No,
Entei,
that's the
Suicune.
joke. To clarify, what I'm saying is it was
Hell.
a joke they all ran that team though. Like that team's real. Like like 3 of them out of the 4 ran that team.
That's pretty funny.
It was just a big joke. It was funny though because I was talking with Olivia who won it, right? And I was like, let me guess what the sets are on the Mons, and I got like 3 out of 6 right, it was AV Bolt. I was right about it being Sunny Day Booster Speed Fire Gouger. I was like, that has to be the Sunny Day Mon. You need a Sunny Day Mon on this team. And then I think I forget the last one, what I guessed, but it was funny because it's like Giga Impact Paranormal Banded Entei with like Helping Hand Suicune.
Oh my god.
Cooking.
I thought,
let me see if I could find the
my instant thought to that was because those were the places that was hiding the teams, right? I thought it might just be a bit of bait.
Yeah, no, it's real teams.
Real.
Yeah.
Real, but also bait.
It was Sunny Boost.
Also bait.
It was Goggles, Walking Wake, Rocky Helmet, Snarl, Suicune with Helping Hand, Banded Giga Impact Entei, and E-Terrain Snarl Citrus Raikou.
Oh my god.
Damn.
Amazing.
Crazy.
Like nothing.
Cooking,
there's no ground resists in the whole team. But
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
It's not optimized.
And then, so I found out from Olivia that Hydro Steam actually does not kill Landorus. So
isn't that what Walking Wake is the most badass looking Pokemon? Amazing typing, such cool like moves and the stats. And then for some reason,
like a wet fish.
It doesn't kill anything.
Yeah,
I don't know.
You need your multipliers.
Yeah, it's bizarre.
It's the woat.
Yeah, it might be the woat.
I can't lie.
Might be the woat.
The woat, worst of all time.
Because your Walk-In was like the one that was announced when the first DLC came out as well, right? So there was already like hype around it, and then it was just underwhelming as fuck.
It has some like
very
niche,
sad.
Yeah, right? There was that Elizabeth Sun team.
Yeah,
it was good on that. The Covert cloak was cool. It was good. Yeah, but yeah, it's not.
I think it made day 2 and then didn't do too much else. I don't think. Sadly, like I thought it was a really cool team. I was just it made sense why I didn't pick up, mainly I think because of all the Torn. Like it is a really bad Tornadoes matchup.
Yeah, Rain Dance Torn. You got AV Bolt, right? Wait, do they have AV Bolt on that one? Or do they swap? No, they have AV Bolt.
No, they do. It's just mostly just the way that certain Tailwind teams are composed. Like, yeah. I'm going based off what I saw Joe UX9 and Justin Tang play, where they were we're laddering with this team on Showdown. And I'm like, this seems interesting. And then they lost like every Torn they played.
Damn.
Is Simone Sanvito Italian?
Yeah. Simone Sanvito.
Well, there could be fucking anything in Europe, But I mean, I didn't realize. I knew that Italy were dominating. I didn't realize they'd won all five EU events.
EU.
That's what. Can we just nerf them? They need a patch.
If you want to count me as Italian, we can keep the streak alive.
Do you have any Italian blood in you at all?
The last name sounds Italian.
That's where my last name comes
that's
from.
Right. Yeah. What was it?
D'Ortona.
What did you pronounce it as?
D'Ortona.
I did D'Ortona because I'm a fool.
Okay, yeah, sure. You count it. Yep, 100% Italian win rate. There we go. Maybe I just need to be more Italian. Is that the key to winning at Pokemon?
Apparently.
I mean, history would say so.
You just got to go to this one. Best way to do it, you go to this one part in Steel Ball Run where, what's it? I forget who it was. It was, I forget his name, mainly because I just haven't read it, but I know there's a part where one of the characters goes like a pizza, mozzarella, pizza. No reason, just like in the middle of a field, just goes pizza, mozzarella. Like I'm like, that's how you become Italian, bonding.
That's how you win.
True. I'm surprised that Spy Spam did so well, especially standard Spy Spam, like Crown Spam to clarify.
Yeah, no, me too. I don't think that team is very good. Sorry, Chris.
Well, I'm not running because I'm not running Regidrago.
True. I will say this is the bad one though because it doesn't have Rock Tomb on Urshifu.
I've got mine. I've got Rock Tomb and my Urshifu for the record.
Aura.
How many times have you clicked that?
That's awesome.
There was one time where obviously it was like I couldn't switch out and reset the move, and I had to lock into something that was at least neutral or super effective. I think I was against like a Chi-Yu and something else, or a Torn and something else. And I have clicked Rock Tomb a few times, but in theory, it's there because I just go Scarf, Rock Tomb, and then my Crown or my whatever else then attacks next.
Yeah.
That's the theory. It doesn't happen very often. It's better than, I don't like Aqua Jet though. I've got Psychic Terrain.
Right. I think Hang Yu applied a similar like concept to the Rock Tomb idea, but he just put Scary Face over Protect on the Torn.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, it's Scary
Which
Face.
makes sense.
But you're
It has Scary Face, which I think is really
Surely
interesting.
Icy Wind is just better.
I agree.
Or you side
Right.
scary facing, I guess. Maybe that helps the hard trick room. Maybe that's your solution, Chris, to the hard
Side
trick room.
scary face.
Because you can side
True.
priority move in
Oh,
Psychic
wait.
Terrain.
What if they go follow Rage Powder Amoongus and then they
Wait, I thought you were talking about. I was talking about
But none of them
Suspam.
have Rage.
True. Yeah. Well, they got Follow
Well, I
Me
don't-
and DD.
That's fine. Then they're not healing wishing.
That's true.
I don't know. Just a thought.
I would like to give a shout out to our English correspondent, Liam Westland, Westy VGC, who went, it was like
The GOAT.
8-1, 8-2. He went, wait, in the end,
Yeah,
He finished
8-1.
9-3,
he finished 9-3. So he got top 16,
top 32.
top 32.
Or did he bubble?
Top
32.
32.
Top 32.
Nice.
Well, look, well done,
Very
Liam. 9-3 is pretty fucking awesome.
He used Cary's team.
You made Antonio
Yeah.
Dirty Sanchez crash out. Well done.
I felt bad because I wanted to help him out, but it's like 3 a.m, right? I'm like, all right, I'm gonna get some shut eye and then I'll wake up and watch the regional, right? And I wake up to him like DMing me about like a matchup, and I'm like, oh shit, I accidentally skipped over Hang Yu's team because I already knew the line, so I like forgot to tell him the line because I wrote lines down for all the other teams except Spam. I just completely forgot, like when I was going through like all the X1 teams.
Oh
And
no,
I
he
was
lost to
like,
Hangway as
Oh
well.
shit.
So it's your fault.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
How do
Fuck
you
me
know
for
Liam?
trying
Is
to
it
get
just
some
like,
sleep.
is it like a coaching thing, or you guys actually met in real life and are friends, or?
So what happened was so I already followed him on Twitter. And so what it was is he reached out about my Portland team when I did well with it, and he asked like for advice and stuff. I was like, oh, here you go. This is like XYZ matchup. This is what you need to do. Blah 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 blah. And then he was able to get his I think first top cut in the Masters division with it, and then he
Nice.
lost to Fede in top 16. In like I think he lost to Fede in top 32, but he placed like 17th, which was like really good. So that's how we like knew each other, and then I think we talked like a bit, and then he wanted to reach out about the Roy Moon team because he's been running the Scotch tape team for a bit. So and this is
Oh,
like
yeah.
pretty similar. Just like some like this was just more offensive than Scott's because Scott's is more set up, quicker oriented. So that's like how the main reason why we know each other and stuff. It was cool. I was happy to see him do well. I was hoping he'd be able to cut, but he sadly pulled Matty Morgan, which I think is like a really tricky matchup because all these, I don't know if you guys noticed, all these special attack boosting Flutter mains on these Ursa Luna teams have teched for my team. They're all Terra Water. Flutter.
Yeah,
It's,
no make it rains.
Sneaky.
No surging strikes.
nuts.
Yeah, that's actually crazy.
It's a
Yeah.
smart tech. It's really smart.
Well,
And like sub to just guarantee it versus gust, so you can't like gust your way out.
Yeah, wow, that shit is insane in the matchup, isn't it?
I must admit, like when I, as a crown,
It very much so.
as a Iron Crown player, I love just swinging Tachyon Cutter into the Flutter main slot because, like, unless they switch it out, which they're obviously losing momentum, but like it can't Terra out of a Tachyon Cutter because it's always Terra
Well,
Fairy.
this one can. It's
I know,
Terra Water.
that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm really hoping this doesn't catch on. Is what, if you're listening to this, please do not bring Terra Water Flutter main to Sydney Regionals. Okay, please, I'm begging you.
You have 12 days to make adjustments.
All right, I'll put
Maybe
I
11
will
if you're
say,
getting that team in early.
I will say one team I'm surprised that did so well was there was a King Gambit team with all physical attackers.
Like Joe's team.
Kind of, but Joe at least had like Amoongus.
Does that count?
Like it's like I kind of. I don't know.
We'll
Is
count
Amoongus a
We'll
special
count it.
attacker this way?
But Joe's team
I
was
was
crazy.
just surprised mainly because
I see it.
it
I see
was
it.
crazy.
Angel.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Angel Bunal.
Yeah,
Um,
it's just
I'm-
prio spam, like gouging. It's a cool team.
yeah, but I think it's interesting because it's like Miracle Seed drum beating Rillaboom
Oh,
with like safety
what?
goggles, taunt Ursh.
Terra
Yeah,
Grass,
yeah. It's
drum
like a-
beating.
Goggles, Urshifu.
Goals Ursh is cool.
Yeah.
like I feel like like if you put like I've seen like that same four with just like solo Dozo and like Ting Lu, but in like with that gouging fire Dragonite Chen Power core. Like, but then this is like a next level.
I feel like you
physical.
need a Mungus on this team. This team is so
Yeah,
Urshifu.
I would
It's so weak to
agree.
Urshifu.
It just feels like damage. Like this is all just damage. Like there's not
Yeah.
like there's no support, which is fine if you have no damage. It changes how the team. I mean, sorry, it's fine if you know support because it just kind of changes how the team works inherently. But I don't know, it's kind of weird because the way that he's had to branch out the support to put it like on the Urshifu in order to be able to like handle certain things like taunt. I cannot stand taunt Urshifu, by the way. I need Aqua Jet. Aqua Jet's too broken.
Aqua Jet's the most broken move.
It's like,
I agree with you completely. I could never not run. I'd drop CC before Aqua Jet.
Yeah, 100%. Like it's just like, just the priority is too good. Like just to clean up things. Like it's like,
especially on this team where you have like no speed control. But I mean, he's got so much priority. He has Sucker Punch, Grassy Glide. He's got 4 prior
I mean,
ones.
what is it? Yeah. It doesn't work. I think something interesting though is that this Dragonite is not running based outrage. It is running cringe Dragon Claw.
Damn, not brave enough. Not big enough balls.
Not brave enough.
I'm just looking up
True.
the standings because we love to give a shout out to those who went 0-2 drop. There was a lot of 03, 05, 07, 04 drops. I can't see anyone.
201s.
I can't see anyone who went 0-2 drop. So
no 0-2 drop in Burning.
Nobody gets a shout out.
I mean, why would... Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Someone brought Histui and Typhlosion. Yeah, okay. Someone's still living in Reg H. Oh my God. No, I'm giving a shout out to Logan Luke from the UK brought Appleton. He went 1-7.
That's fire.
What's the winner by?
His team was Sandy. His team was Sandy Shocks, Whimsicott, Lapras, Harkonine, Appleton, Metagross. That is the heatest
What's
team.
the winner by the way?
No, he legitimately beat somebody.
Let's go, Luke.
Hey, I found a higher placing Appleton at 2-6.
There was 2 Appletons?
No way.
It's trending.
Yes.
It's trending.
It went 2-6, and it has Rotom Heat, Latias, Indeedee Female, Urshifu Rapid Strike, Basculegion, and Appleton. But you see,
this is a team.
Latias is pretty cool.
It's Metronome, Rotom.
King's Rock Basculegion.
It's Metronome. That's its held item. That is the worst item in the game.
Yeah, because it doesn't.
Electroweb. Think about it. If I'm spamming Electroweb with my Rotom,
it's like 10% per turn. Dude, it's like 10%.
Well, and doesn't it stop at 50?
Does it?
Are we not going to talk about the Dragon Dance Latias?
What is this?
Let's also not forget the Terra Steel Gyro Ball Appleton.
It's a Dragon Dance Baton Pass Latias.
King's Rock Basculegion.
Yeah,
this team is cooking. Is that a regular?
Terra Psychic, bro.
No, it's Heat Rotom.
It's Heat Rotom. I was going
but
to
it's holding
say.
Yeah, this is the team.
Look, maybe I should go live in England because they're cool.
Shout out Tyler.
Yeah, Tyler who?
Listen, man, they know how to build.
Moncaster.
They know how to build, bro.
Tyler Moncaster and Luke, whatever your name was before. Well done for bringing Appleton. That's one of my top 5 Pokemon of all time. I love Appleton. It's great design. All right.
He's very funny. Very cutesy.
I guess we should do last, because it's getting very late over here, Cary. So we're going to do last.
Yeah, my bad.
No, you're bad.
It's our fault for talking too much shit. We'll do like last, I guess last Birmingham takes, and then we'll wrap it up. Anyone else got anything to?
Bolt balance good.
Bolt balance good. Okay, yeah, that's a good start.
Yeah.
Were we expecting
Italian
anything
good.
Yeah. Italy good. Bolt balance good. Chris, stop changing teams that
Bolt
work.
balance. I think the conclusions to take away from this is that Bolt balance is good. I think certain offense teams are also going to pick up. I think Trick Room plus Ursaluna seems like a very solid choice. And then last thing is probably just Dozo needs to probably be a bit more respected.
Yeah, let's check Dozo.
It's very viable.
Yeah, everyone bring back Hayes.
Everyone's CT Dozo.
Hey, Palafin! We bring back Palafin! He'll be the hero of the format.
Oh, don't even. You can't edge me like that. Don't edge me like
Cary.
that.
We have to let him go.
I loved Balance. That was like the good balance era.
We also could all just run Hayes Chenpao. So
as soon as Palafin, when we went back to Reg H and everyone was hyped to use Palafin again because Urshifu wasn't there, as soon as it was the worst mon in that format, like that's when we had to say goodbye to Palafin.
Yeah.
It had its moment. It'll be back one day. I'd like to give a shout out to Mark.
Reg H, there was like a high ladder Palafin player with like Volcarona.
Yeah, I remember that guy. The bulk up Amoongus with Amoongus as well. Yeah, that team was crazy. I always used to play that guy.
Yeah, nuts.
I'd like to give a shout out to Marco Silva. On the stream, they had interviews with players, and he had an interview, and they were like, "What's your favorite event you've ever been to?" And he's like, "Melbourne OCIC."
That's recycled material.
Yeah, no,
unless he's done it again.
No, that's probably
because
recycled
he
material.
won.
But like he was like, yeah, that's my favorite event I've ever like won. That was my. And he's like, which city is your favorite you've ever visited? He said Melbourne. Was your like favorite like tournament experience? Yeah, Melbourne. He brought it up like 4 times in one interview. So
come to Melbourne Regionals, Marco.
Yeah, come to Melbourne Regionals. Also put your support tickets in to get OCIC back, please. Cary, could we get you down for an Australian? Would you come to an Australian OCIC or regionals?
I would. Sounds like fun. It's just I got to be careful about the animals, man. I don't know how you.
It's not real. It's not real.
Look out for the drop bears.
Cary, it's not real.
Look,
we get the spiders in the chests and the clocks, bro. You got to check your clocks for
and toilet seats,
spiders or whatever,
your
bro.
Shoes,
True.
Yeah, all that stuff.
There's actually like a snake in the room with us right now as we're recording, Cary.
Yeah,
deadly brown snake.
Oh boy,
it's just slithering around.
Crocodile looking out your window.
Yeah,
crocodile in the backyard.
There's actually like a shark as well swimming at my front door.
Yeah. I've got to get my podcast gear into my kangaroo.
Yeah, put it in the pouch.
Put it in the pouch.
Get on the kangaroo. Hop home.
You say that you travel. I've got a serious question, right? Because I struggle with my
there we go.
My work life, Pokemon life, hobbies balance, right? And especially financially, like you're only what you said you were like 19 or something. Like, how do you actually like afford to travel? 18. How do you afford to travel? Is this
he
like
makes money playing Pokemon, unlike you?
Yeah, but like he didn't start off making money playing 2 years ago.
It's my parents mostly. That's like the thing. They're very supportive of it, and then I don't want to go into like too much detail on like like their jobs and stuff, but it's like I'm very thankful for like the position we're in that I'm able to go to these events and stuff.
This is the reason why I'm not a good Pokemon player. I got poor parents. I was born with shit parents.
Your mum gave you $2,500 for your cat to have like its leg shaved.
She chipped in some money from my vet bills. She did not give me $2,500. Look, maybe I'd be able to afford to travel more if I didn't buy Pokemon cards. That's probably true.
Yeah.
But, maybe I'll just start winning. You know what? I'll win regionals. Then I'll take my... Actually, that's a good question.
Then you can go.
I want to... Yeah, then I'll go. But I want to know, Cary, have you got your prize money for Toronto yet? What's the turnaround time?
It's usually... It can be like months to weeks, bro. Like they're pretty bad about it. Like I remember I got Vegas money, which was just $750. I got that like I think like over a month later.
Yeah, it usually takes about a month.
I forget when it hit. They're pretty bad about it. It's just kind of funny.
You get taxed shitloads on that though, don't you? Like you don't get $6,000.
Before I think maybe. I think I do now. Before I didn't because I was a minor and there was a scholarship.
Oh, and you would have got all the good travel awards as well. The 5K.
Yeah. So so that's like my understanding of it. So I do think I get taxed on the pricing now.
Yeah, it's like reportable.
US stingy.
Yeah. I mean, when we get it over here, we get taxed and then converted or something to that effect. Yeah, that's. It is what it is.
I'll let you know when we're in Sydney how it works. I've got so much good advice from Cary.
Just drop Blood Moon and that usually helps.
Yes, Cary gets it.
We get a good guest next week, please.
Oh, damn.
It's okay, Cary.
He's very sensitive about his Blood Moon.
Chris doesn't speak for the rest of us.
I love Blood Moon is like the damage output of that fucking thing, and like just going like Terra Normal Helping Hand like Hyper Voice or Blood Moon to something. It's just so satisfying.
It gets outsped by everything.
They literally click Icy Wind CC and you don't even outspeed.
It doesn't even die to a CC.
Icy Wind CC?
Icy Wind CC.
You click Tailwind Blood Moon, you don't even get to go for an attack because they click Icy Wind CC.
Look, you make very good points. That's why I've also got Trick Room on the team. But like the point is...
Or just click fucking Sandsear.
Yeah, just click Tailwind Sandsear
miss. I am not running a G... Unless I put Pelipper on the team, I'm dumping all fucking genies. I'm sick of their shit. I'm actually considering running Air/Tornadus.
No!
I'm sorry. I cannot justify another Blakewind miss. Can I run like Air/Icy Wind?
Tornadoes. That's what I'm committed to. Okay. I live a happy life now that I don't play Tornadoes. Like,
can I ask you a question?
Don't play Tornadoes.
There's a lot of like really good Torn players who like play Torn in like most format. Yeah. And they do consistently well in every single event.
You talking about yourself? Because I know
I haven't brought Torn.
Blakewind.
I use it in the GC, but I haven't actually brought Torn to a major. But like what I'm saying is like these players who use this move that's inaccurate and they consistently
Yeah, but they're better than me.
highly.
They can play their way out of a blink and miss. I can't play my way. If I make
Yeah,
miss
well, the
miss
point
an
is
attack, it's
that, you
over.
know, optimize your team better, optimize your game
Yeah, I'm
plans
gonna optimize
better.
it and run moves
it's
that
the
actually
most
hit.
broken move in the game, like
Okay.
besides Sansia Storm.
I can't lie. Bleak Wind is broken. I just refuse to run Torn because I just don't like it. Just like I said before, too
Torn's the
frail.
goat,
Feels,
man.
meh. I hate it. I hate it.
If I
Lando's
somehow
the goat.
miraculously become
Lando's the go.
if I somehow miraculously become a better player in the next 2 weeks, I will seriously bring Roaring Moon because I like. But I just don't know. I don't understand how non-priority Tailwind beats priority Tailwind. I just feel like I fucking can't. Prankster Tailwind is just too good. I need instant speed now. I don't want to have to rely on having to like lives or redirection or terror or fake out. I need to go. I want priority Tailwind. That's what I want.
I mean, the other thing is you don't have to lead with your own Tailwind. Like you can keep the Tailwind in the back and then like lead something else that punishes the Torn lead. Like that's another way. Like with Goldango. Like Torn can't touch Dango for shit. But Dango on the other hand, Dango can touch Torn.
Okay.
Like make it rage.
Bang.
I feel like if Chris wins Sydney,
Bang.
it'll be the biggest heist in Pokemon history.
That is fair. Yeah.
I can't wait.
Just out of curiosity, are you guys streaming Sydney?
We are.
There is a stream.
One of our fellow
Let's
panelists is
go.
casting.
I do not know
go.
what it is going to be on. I don't know if it's going to be on PvP Steve or if it's going to be on Oceania VGC. It should be on
We'll
Oceania
see.
VGC.
If you want to, we'll get Kieran to.
I remember that whole debacle.
We'll link you the when the stream link comes out. We'll get all we'll link it to you. Don't worry, so you can.
We'll link
watch
it
me win.
everywhere.
Yeah, but I mean,
because I remember for the last one, I was like, is it on Oceania or is it on the PvP one? And they kept swapping back and forth.
Wait,
and
they
then
were
it was
swapping?
Like, oh, error.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah,
I didn't know that was happening.
No. Like at the very beginning part, because it was like, oh, we're on PvP Steve. I'll go on PvP Steve, watch for like 10 seconds, and then it would like go down. And then it's like, oh, we're on the Oceania VGC one. And it's like, okay, so I move over there. There's no stream there. Then it's back on the PvP one because apparently it's not on the Oceania one. So it's like, I'm just going back and forth.
Yeah.
Hopefully they fix that.
hopefully they fix that. But I mean, even if I don't do well, I'll be there with a microphone doing roving interviews for all the players doing better than me. So
Keen.
yeah,
I'll be wearing
no
a red
one is
shirt.
safe from me. You might have to first me in top cut. You might have to have a microphone in your face. We'll see.
on the bottom tables.
The side events beating small children for tickets.
Wow.
The side events are the best
that
part.
was harsh, bro.
I love rocking
boy.
up to like the day 2 like side event like cup or challenge whatever, and it's just cap of 32, and it's just like a bunch of children. I'm like, here's my like regional team that I went like 4-4 with. I'm just gonna get like free CP.
Barely make top cut.
Yeah, it's like that's how I
Losing
imagine Auckland went
top
down.
8.
People just rocking up like, yeah, free
This is
CP.
my in-game team.
Yeah, that's what Yoav ran by the look of it.
Listen, guys,
Oh, Dad.
look at it. It's so cool. Look at my shiny Slowpoke.
Okay, Dan Walker.
Oh, is he going to? Oh God, I can't even imagine what Dan's going to bring to Sydney.
Scared.
Fuck, it'll be Slowking wheezing for sure.
Yeah, there's going to be a wheezing there.
Then at least one.
He's a smoking guy. Oh,
He's a
man.
Slowking day 2 world.
He's the Slowking guy. He's cooked worse
he's the
shit,
day
man.
2 one with the back caliber.
Yeah, he was like one win off Top Car.
Oh my gosh. Well, he is. I remember the name. Oh my god.
Every tournament, bro, he brings like something like crazy.
Some
He builds his
heinous
team at
thing.
He does
3
well.
a.m. the morning of the regional, and it's the most unhinged.
But he can play. He can play.
He was running Curious Medicine, like slacking or he was doing like Draco Meteor Salamence, and then he'd switch in Slowking to like reset the stat drop. That was the Brisbane regional team.
Oh my god.
It was just an unhinged.
Goated.
Unhinged.
Respect.
Yeah.
He can cook.
He's got like a mathematics degree. He can do damage calcs like on the spot. So he's just got this weaponized autism or something. I don't know. It's crazy.
Yeah. Very high level autism.
So I blame my parents for not giving me autism.
That line goes hard. That line goes hard, bro. Weaponizing autism. That is wow.
That's what you got to do.
I mean, yeah, no, take advantages of your buffs, bro. Like you got your skills, like, and your traits, so you got to use them to get an advantage.
Exactly. Look, we will begin to wrap it up there, Cary. We've been going for a while, and some of us are old and need to get to bed on this side of the globe.
Yeah.
But thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate your time so much. It's been a great chat, learning about your start to Pokemon.
Same.
And being able to get some additional insights on recent regionals. For our listeners tuning in, where can they check you out if you want them to do so?
You can find me on Twitter on @MimikYouFool. It's as it sounds, like the Pokemon Mimikyu plus Fool. And that's about it. Yeah.
Very nice. And to all our listeners, thank you so much. If you have enjoyed this and you would like to consider supporting the podcast, please do check out the o2drop.com, where it will redirect you to our Buzzsprout page, where for as little as $3 American per month, you can support the ongoing costs of the podcast, gain access to our Discord where we run limitless events. We do Mafia games. We hang out in chats and watch streams together.
Among Us, yeah.
Among Us.
Photos of my mum in bikinis from the 70s.
Photos of Chris's model mum. Some great not safe for work memes in there. Good bands.
It's pretty wild. Some cottagecore. And people giving legitimate VGC advice in there as well. Some legitimate, we actually do have legitimate helpful information for VGC. We don't just steal it from our guests on episodes.
Though that is most of it.
That is a large portion of it. Yeah. Are you going to EOIC, Cary?
Yes, I should be.
All right, we're going to get you an O2 drop sticker.
We'll make it happen.
We're sending like bulk people with stickers, and because we've been trying to get Moxie Boosted a sticker for like a year. So this is it. EUIC is our one shot at doing it.
It will coalesce.
Really?
It'll happen.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
So thank you again, Cary. Thank you to our listeners.
See ya, Cary.
Thank you, Kieran and Chris, for joining me. And we will be back next week for more. Until next time, friends.
Yes.